Hello. Close up.
Leave this to me.
Onward! It's my turn!
Here I
This has
go.
also made me realize that doing this close up has made me realize that I
Leave this
don't
to
think the
me.
character models blink.
Onward! Of course!
My turn.
Anyways, hello everyone, my name is Caden and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last time we made our way over to Legram to try and find the last remaining members of our class. We managed to meet up with Emma and Laura. However, Eustace seems to have gone back to Berehard, considering he was worried about his family. So now we gotta head over to Berehard as well in order to actually, well, help out with him and get him back in the team, as he is the last person of Class 7 that we have yet to get, aside from Crow. But, well, complications with Crow. Before we continue, though, there are side quests we want to do, and I did do some farming off recording. I also did some upgrading about here and there. I don't remember exactly, but did I get any new moves? I have True Arc Slash. I don't know if I actually got that on recording last time. We have Radiant Blade, a magic attack for Laura. Area medium and mute 90% chance. Pierces with the Formless Light Blade. Very nice. And that seems to be good there. Okay. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I also found something. We're probably going to be able to breach uses today, I'd imagine, but there is going to be a lot of stuff we're going to be doing beforehand, because there is something else I've discovered during my time farming that we're definitely going to need to take care of. But first, let's do the side quests. For one, we have our side school bout number 2. And I may have prepared a little bit in advance for this, simply because, well, let's just make it easy on us, shall we?
Oh, so you were able to make it after all. You have our thanks. I presume this means that you saw the request we placed at the guild, then.
That's right. So this request is basically round 2 of the request you made last time we were in Legram. Or maybe I should say a chance for you to get revenge on us.
Take it that way if you want. I certainly won't object. We've been training hard since the day you last defeated us. Not just in this hall either. We've had plenty of chances to strengthen our skills in actual combat as well. Naturally, would like to see just how much we've improved, and what better opponents for that than yourselves?
That sounds like an excellent idea. Besides, we might not be able to return for some time, so we might as well settle the score. On top of that, it's been quite some time since I've had a chance to fight any of you. This could be fun. Well, Laura's certainly up for it. Well, just looking at you, you seem like you've really improved by leaps and bounds since our last fight. Win or lose, I think this would make for some good training for us too.
Just like last time, this will be a 4-on-4 battle. Which of your classmates will be taking part? If you don't mind, I believe I speak for all of us when I say I'd like for Reen and Lady Laura to fight.
Fine by me. That means we only need to choose the 2 of us.
I'm just gonna step aside and leave this one to you guys. I got a feeling this one's something for Class 7 to handle on its own. No need for little helpers like me.
Makes sense to me. So, 2 more members of Class 7 then. Who would you like to fight with, Reen? Alright. Organize. Wait, are we not? Okay, I was about to say. Gimme you and gimme you. Alright, bring it.
Thanks for granting us this battle. Time to show you how much we improved. And this time, we're gonna win. I can hardly wait to get started.
Well now. They really do look stronger than last time. It's like we're facing down entirely different people. Well, I've gotten stronger too. Sure, but that just means we have to give this our all. Good luck, everyone.
Look at that. Both sides are chomping at the bit to get started.
Just hope nobody ends up getting hurt over this.
Is everyone ready? Begin!
So,
I welcome all
unfortunately for
challengers.
you, class,
Here I go.
you're about to die.
Here I go.
I apologize, and yet at the same time, I do not
My
care.
turn. Let's move. That's that.
I'm so glad.
And that's about it. Wasn't even a fight, man.
We've overcome them after all.
Yeah, it's good, alright. Man, we gave the fight our all too. I can't tell. Alright.
Gotten stronger, and yet we're still not strong enough.
You still fought really well, I think.
Agreed. I didn't expect you to pose the challenge you did. A loss does not mean you shouldn't be proud of yourselves.
At least I think you did good.
Well, it certainly clears the last concerns from my mind. I see now that you have the strength to achieve whatever you put your mind to, regardless of any obstacles in your path. Exactly. All we can do is wish you well, even though you're sure to be fine.
Is this the part where you tell us that you've been hoping to test us since you first put in the request?
Please forgive our impertinence, but the path you walk is a thorny one indeed. All of Graham was worried about whether or not you would be able to walk it. For our peace of mind, we decided to test you.
I see. I suppose that makes sense.
Well, no matter why you did it, it was a great chance for us to flex our muscle. We especially appreciate the opportunity after the botched encounter with those two generals, too, so thank you.
Better still, it reassured me that you're more than capable of taking care of Legram and me in my and my father's absence. I'll be counting on you.
Of course, Lady Laura. We'll keep Legram safe. How wonderful that this was a rewarding experience for both sides. Allow me to sugar those rewards somewhat with a token of my thanks for your time.
Heal? Thank you so much, Klaus.
As much as I don't want to after all this, I'm afraid it's time for us to go.
Of course. May the gods watch over all of us. I will eagerly await the next time we find ourselves reunited.
Alright, training about to complete. Next up, let's go to fight the Ebel Rebel. This is another side quest monster, which I might have actually seen when I was farming, and if it is, then oh boy. The guide does recommend something that I do want to prepare for in advance. The guide recommends give everybody a way of preventing fate, which is fine by me. Yeah, we can use this name. I was wondering if I wanted Lisa in, but we can swap her in later if we need. Anyways, let's go find this Ebel Rebel. I also want to make sure, have we gotten the, Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure. This is the only remaining side quest for now in this part of the act. We won't fight all the monsters on the road. I've probably killed more than enough of them.
Leave this to me.
They probably need a rest after me, like, knocking them out like 20 times in a row. Only person we got left to save is Eustace. Anyways, there's a monster right there, I should mention. And I said before that the name made me think it was another freaking archaism. Well, I don't think it's an archaism. Hey, buddy.
My turn.
There's a big boy. Gordy Schnar G.
Huh.
A giant ape monster that wandered out from deep in the forest, crushes all with its giant arms. Oh dear.
Leave this to me. They're off balance. Time to onward.
Of
Oh
course.
dear.
No. Here I go.
Of course.
Fire.
Arcus activate.
It's my turn. Break.
Now. Fire.
Leave this to me. Here I go.
You have my things.
Ah,
Here I
crap.
go.
I have to move. No, get out of there! And heal the what?
You have my things.
Right. Thanks.
Here I go. Arcus activate.
Chest beating. God, what
Leave
the
this to
heck
me.
is this thing?
Shatter. They're off guard. Let's move.
Feels like I can't do anything against it.
Leave this to me. Can you handle this?
I'll handle this. Let's go.
The crest. That didn't work.
I wasn't strong enough.
Here I go. Yeah.
You have my things. Of course. Arcus activate. Ha!
Oh, you're kidding me.
Let's move. Sit. Now's our chance.
Not here.
Maybe here.
You
Thanks.
have my
Leave this to me.
This is good. Of course.
Hmm.
Oh, move.
Sorry.
I should have figured.
Leave this to me. Thanks.
I can do this.
Alright, this thing is starting to really annoy me.
Of course. Sorry for the trouble.
Mark,
No
yes.
problem.
Not gonna lie, don't know what I would. This thing's annoying me. At this rate, just let me die so I can get the lower difficulty.
Right. Leave this to.
I don't want to be stuck here forever fighting
Leave this to me.
a monkey.
This
Just
can't
kill
be
me and
happening.
let's get it over with. Weaken the enemy and retry.
Let's move.
I don't want to be stuck here forever.
Onward.
Why is this thing so strong? Jesus Christ.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. Now's our chance.
Like, I swear.
Let's move.
Does the game want me to use poison? That's the only thing I can think of, because it's the only thing that's out of place with this thing. The fact that its odds of being poison are extremely high. Well, I do have this.
Right.
Machias has a quartz that should allow it to happen if he just attacks, potentially.
Let's move.
And I don't have it anymore.
Here goes. Overdrive. Now's our chance. Right. They're off balance. My turn. Now's our chance.
My turn. Of course.
Here I go.
Not this time.
There. Ha! Leave this to me.
Here I go.
Chest beating.
Let's move.
So annoying. Jeez, a Pete.
My turn.
Leave this to. Here I go.
I'm just tired of fighting this thing already. Jesus Christ.
Now.
Of course. Sorry for the trouble. I'll handle this.
Leave this to me. You have my faith.
Leave this to me.
I wasn't strong enough.
Just do it again.
Sorry, everyone. It's my.
Bro, why'd you put
Right.
Why'd you put freaking King Kong here for the player to fight
It's
this
my-
early on?
I will.
This can't be happening.
Jesus Christ.
Let's move.
Why am I fighting King Kong? And what the hell? Jesus Christ.
Now's our chance.
I guess I kind of deserve this after...
It's my turn.
Leave this to me.
Here I go.
I won't deny that there's a good chance I
Sorry for the
probably made a
trouble.
mistake of
I'll
like
handle this.
not preparing ahead of time, but still, come on.
Here I go. It's my.
Onward.
Right.
Okay, there's poison. How much damage does poison do? Watch it be
Here we
the
go.
actual solution here. I don't care if it is or not.
this
That
to
would
me.
take forever.
They're off
Just use
balance.
the easy mode.
My turn.
I'm not in the mood for fighting King Kong for the 15th time today.
Leave this to me.
Just get him out of the way. I'm tired of fighting him.
Let's move.
I just want to complete every side quest. Is that so
No
bad?
problem.
It's my turn.
Get away
move.
from me,
Now's our
you
chance.
monkey.
My turn. Now's our chance.
No problem.
You freaking monkey.
Thanks. My turn. Leave this to me. Now's our chance.
Leave this to me.
I can do this.
My turn. Here goes.
Arceus, please help me.
Overdrive. Now. It's my. Now's our
This feels
chance.
like this freaking monkey
Here
came
we
out of
go.
nowhere.
Now's our chance. My turn.
This sucks.
Now's our chance.
Leave this. Now's our chance.
Why? You know what? I
Leave this
don't
to me.
take back what I said earlier about the enemies of this place.
Right.
Why can't this freaking... Why can't Legrand have any normal enemies? Die! For God's sake.
That takes care of that.
Report now. Jesus Christ, why can't it have any normal freaking... Ugh. Took care of the monster. King Kong is angry. Apologies for wasting 30 minutes of this recording, or what, 20 minutes it looks like? Sorry for wasting like 20 minutes of this recording fighting King Kong. I too hope we never have to do that again, or can never speak of it. Anyways, enough of my whinging, and whining, and mining. Now that we got that done, we can head on over to the other area of importance that I was curious about to do. I had to wait to do. Another thing, though. I'm still not getting as much Sepith as I'd like, because I want to be able to eventually upgrade everybody's thing to level 2. Ideally. I do want to upgrade stuff for you, though. What's the cheapest one I can give you? This one? This one. I could give you that. Is it a good idea that I'm doing this? Absolutely not. Do I care? Anyways. Marcus, I'll give you that. You can have that. Because there are a couple quartz that some people here have, I think. Specifically, I want to swap out some of the stuff that you've got, Elisa. You got a little much for one person to be... Wait, do you? You do. You have 3 of them. No, we need to separate that so that everybody gets a chance to use something. Take away the harvest. Give that to you, I think. Yeah, Arceus can make good use of the harvest. Gives you dragon vision. I guess. Fine, sure. Breeze. I want you to keep Breeze. Wait. On second thoughts, actually, no. Don't. Because the thing is, she's already getting most of the stuff that Breeze gives you from Wing. The only thing she's not getting is Holy Breath. But otherwise, it would be better to give this to somebody else. And I think maybe we should give it to Emma. That won't count. Yeah, I don't need this. Ah, wait. There's an easy fix. There we go. That's an easy fix. That'll do her. On second thoughts. Okay, first off, I think I want to give... Is there anything of intrigue that I can give you here? I don't know if I want you to have something as basic as brave. But that being said, I don't think she would get as much use out of criminal. I could give her Raven, but... I'll let you keep Reaper, though. That one's fine. That one's fine for Elise to keep. I just don't want her to have all the magic, because I feel like everybody else needs to have some option, except for Toval. Sorry, Toval. What the heck? Listen, you're not really one of the main party members I'm concerned about here. I'm gonna be real with you. You can keep the other stuff. You know what? No, you actually can't. Sorry. I want Sepith. Give me that, and we will be replacing... I don't really use Earth Lance, let's be real. Give me that. I don't know if this stacks, but we're going to try. I should make sure you at least have your slots filled, though. Okay, now I'm okay to move on. So, now I can actually go to the thing that I was talking about that I actually wanted to do, but couldn't do until I was back on recording. So, I made my way to Ebel Highway number 3 here, and I got the chest and stuff there, but I noticed there was an interesting pathway, as well as some interesting, like, mini dialogue that happened, not, like, active voice dialogue, not, like, cutscene dialogue. Specifically, when I moved to a certain spot, Emma mentioned, hey, Elisa, hey, Laura, have you ever seen this path before? And Laura responds that, no, I can't. I don't remember having seen this path before. So yeah, here's the other highway. I already got the chest here and everything. But yeah, there's a path here that Laura claims that she does not remember.
Look sharp.
And it being this one.
Eat that! Eat that!
I'm gonna fight these enemies here.
Take this! Now's our chance. My
I
turn.
think you can already see where this is going now. Potentially.
Now!
Right.
Please swap out.
Sorry, would you mind? I'll take it from here.
Right.
Onward!
Here I go. That's that.
So yeah, Laura claims that she does not remember this path.
Take this!
And after having gotten the chest down here and saw something down here, I can understand why. Because it's a commonality with these structures, it seems.
Now's our chance. Right.
Of course.
Blade.
Here's our chance! Onward! We should keep going.
Yep, it's not one of these. But there's also a fishing spot here somewhere, I think. Yet another one. An ancient ruin. I don't recall ever hearing about a building like this being here. It's not my first time seeing one like this either. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say this room may be why the higher elements are active in the highway.
Really? I think so too. Judging by the flow of mana, this is likely the reason the crypt is appearing in this region. It's possible this is one of the spirit trends concealed throughout the Empire. Grandmother made mention of them when I was younger.
The name has an interesting ring to it. I've been meaning to ask, you don't think this place has anything to do with the Divine Knights, do you? The higher elements were active in the old schoolhouse where we found Valimar, after all.
Most likely, yes. I'm afraid I don't know anything more specific than that, though. The knowledge witches have is gathered from bits and pieces of legends. There's still plenty missing.
We should be careful if we plan on going in, at least.
This should prove to be a good test of our skills. We may be short on time, but I'd say there's merit to exploring this ruin.
Absolutely. Still pretty sure there's a fishing spot here, though. The guide mentions there is.
This spot.
Ah, there it is. I was about to say, the guide mentions there's a fishing spot, but where? Get me
Not bad.
trout. Got it.
Not bad.
Crab. Managed to get it in one button press. As always, one ground bait. The ground bait is always just in case I miss something, really. And the little extra points never hurt either, so I can get a little extra treat over when we have to trade points. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to buy something. Not able to get a good handle on the grip for some on my controller for some reason right now. It's making it harder to actually mash. Ugh, there we go. Alright, we're good. Well, you know what time it is. Exploration time. This one is the Aqua Cave Shrine.
What a peculiar place.
Indeed. The water element seems the most strongly present here.
Well, if you're gonna walk around, try not to get yourselves killed.
Thank you, Saline.
Take this!
The Aqua Shrine. Well, it's definitely watery.
Now here I go.
Ice
Right.
drums.
Of course!
Might.
Let's move.
Murder.
Okay. Eat that!
Land shark.
My turn. Now!
Of course!
Right.
Leave it.
Murder.
We should keep going.
What's this lever do? Lowers the water. I had a feeling that's going to make it so that we can't access certain parts anymore. There is a trial chest.
Take this!
That was an underwater deer.
Now's our chance. My turn. Now's our chance. Right.
Oops.
They're off balance.
Here I go!
Leave this.
Let's move. Okay. Yes!
Ear itch.
Eat that! Take this!
Hello.
My turn. Okay.
Nice.
It's safe. Eat that! Take this!
Okie dokie. Laura and Emma. Alright. Let's do it.
Here they come!
What in the world do I
Here
even
I
say
go.
about this one? King Chrysnetic.
Analyzing the enemy's
No. Hydro cannon. Ow. Bro?
Sorry.
Are you kidding me? What the heck?
I welcome.
This is not my day today. Perish.
Here I go!
Oh, no, no. Perish.
Onward. You still have a lot.
Die. This is not my day. Let's hope that's not a recurring theme here.
Eat that!
I just want to save users, man. I want the gang to be all back together again.
This is our...
Is it so wrong to want to rush to save a friend? Hmm.
Take this!
Why is that counting?
My turn.
Screw it.
That's that.
That treasure chest is absolutely
Blue scaled boots. I already have those. Don't go there yet.
Take this! Now... Here I go.
Should make sure I grab you guys in the battle scope yet right
Leave this
now.
to me. They're off balance.
I know I've done a horrendous job of actually,
my turn.
like, gathering battle scope stuff, but oh well.
Leave this to me. They're off guard.
Oh, look! There's a treasure.
Enemy sight. Let's
It's
move.
hardy.
My turn.
Here I go.
Nice.
Here I go.
My. You still have a
I
lot.
did.
Send. No.
Ah, take this.
Don't think I forgot about what that one does. Makes enemies more likely to notice you. I haven't forgotten. Do 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 do.
Eat that. Ha!
Hey, look.
Eat that.
Where do you think you're going?
Let's move. It's my turn.
Mail break.
Of course.
As weird as it is, I'm gonna be doing this.
Overdrive.
Now.
Leave it now.
Of course. Here's our.
I want the craft points. EP charge 2. Well, that was a short dungeon at least. Okie dokie. Ow. Sorry, I just mashed my hand. Ow. Alright, what are we fighting? Once again, the same guys except blue.
Here I go.
I'm noticing a theme. Tildon Glacier.
Yeah.
You think we can just... May have made a mistake.
Leave this to me.
I'm not a smart player. But it's too irresistible. Come on.
It's my turn.
I want to break this game. Perish. Nice.
My.
Leave this to.
Listen, the game gave me 3 Zaram powder and Zaram capsules for some reason. I'm going to abuse them. As well as the fact that I needed something as entertaining as that after screwing up the past couple fights. We did it.
They're certainly formidable.
So, once again, this door.
From what I can gather, they were trying to protect this door.
Yeah, I was like that when we visited one of the other shrines too. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Emma?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't. What about you, Celine? Who knows?
Oh, Celine, you may be a talking cat, but you are still a cat. No, I'm sure she wouldn't keep it a secret to do us any harm, at least. Maybe it's just her way of saying not to worry about it for now. That does sound like Celine.
I'm sorry she's behaving this way. I'll see if I can get anything out of her later.
Thanks. Either way, this seems to be as far as we can go right now. Might as well turn around and head back out. Again. Another memory of Drakel's?
You're that girl. It's dangerous here. Hurry and flee.
Your Highness, perhaps you should take a closer look at us and see if you still feel the same.
Arianhad. Or the Lance Maiden.
Just who are you?
The Doctor's daughter you encountered was a mere disguise. In truth, I am the leader of a band of mighty warriors who is from a distant land of Legram, who gather in Lohengrin Castle. The Eisenritter. That was Was that Arian Hod? It looked just like her. Reen? Did you see something? Yeah, and it's not the first time either. It was like a video of some kind started playing inside my head. There was someone they called Your Highness, and I heard the Eisenritter being mentioned too. The Eisenritter? That's peculiar. Of all things, why them? You got me. Are these memories of Dreikel preparing for his attack, or for his counterattack on Erebonia to save it? Because that seems like when the Eisenritter joined Emperor Dreikel's. It didn't feel like a dream or an illusion either. It felt more real than that. I was watching someone's memories of something that had actually happened. Someone's memories. What if they were Emperor Dreikel's? Exactly. I thought so. Oh hey, there's an idea. If it were Your Highness, If it were, Your Highness would be the young Prince Dreikel's. And given that he fought alongside the Eisenritter, I can see them being mentioned around him. Exactly. All the pieces fall into place. So it is what I thought. These are, for some reason, these shrines are for some reason showing us Emperor Dreikel's memories. But why? Well, except for why Reen, and only Reen, can see his memories in the first place. As curious as I am, I don't think we've got time to get to the bottom of that right now. Is Reen maybe a descendant of Dreikel's? Let's keep going. That's the only thing I can think of. Reen may be some kind of descendant of Emperor Dreikel's. That's the only thing that would make sense to me. It would also explain Reen's technically adopted, right? Reen's parents aren't his blood relative parents. We don't even know who his blood relatives are. Or, I don't think. Because I'm pretty sure they mentioned that Reen was an adopted kid. But... Do you think it has some connection to what's inside of Reen? We still haven't yet gotten that explained. Whatever is inside of Reen that makes him lose control sometimes.
Here they come.
Let's move. Now's our chance.
Well, the good news is we can finally advance in story after my consistent failed attempts. I'm so sorry for the abysmal display of ability I've shown. Let's just move on forward with the story and hope I can redeem myself. Alright, to the Khoisan province. Here we are. There's Bereahard too. We're close. Oh boy. And we can hopefully finally get Eustace back. We're gonna... I want Machias, help your bro. Help your rival bro. There it is. There's Bereahard. We've made it through the Ebel Highway. This point marks the beginning of the South Khoisan Highway. There doesn't seem to be any fog this far away from Legram, thankfully. Bereahard's not that far off now. You can see the steeples just over there.
Now comes the hard part. Remember, we're gonna be setting foot in the city ruled by one of the most powerful figures in the Alliance. Keep your ears pricked and your eyes wide open wherever you go.
Yeah. All it could take is one careless action or word to get us arrested. How will we even get inside? Don't worry, Emma's got that covered. Yeah, that shouldn't pose any trouble. Fortunately, the south entrance isn't likely to be as heavily guarded.
You got some kind of plan in mind?
I can't guarantee if it'll actually work, but I do. For starters, let's head to the south gate. I'll take care of the rest.
Do you think she has some sort of which way? Okay, it's telling us if we advance. Okay, thank you, game. I appreciate that. I do appreciate the game constantly telling you, like, hey, make sure you've done what you want, because if you go to this point, it's over. I really appreciate the game doing that. Some people may see it as like being too intrusive, but personally, I see it as a game being extremely caring about the player's time and not wanting to waste their efforts if they don't realize it. I think it's incredible that the game does that, just warning you at every opportunity, like, hey, side quest will be ending if you go to this point. I like it. I think it's a fantastic thing that this series has done.
It's my
Here I go. Now!
even though it's only gotten better with time, there have been signs that they've been trying to always like make sure the player knew like, hey, big story event happening. You probably won't be able to do big other things if you go forward.
Now's our chance.
Here I go.
Even though it only really got like the best, I would argue, once we got to the gold steel section here, I would say they've been
That
doing it
treasure
for
chest is
quite a
absolutely
while.
Beautiful.
Ooh, this looks like it'd make for a damn good fishing spot.
Well, you're wrong because there's
You're
not
big on
one.
fishing too, I guess.
Also, what?
Yeah, I kinda suck though.
Damn.
This spot looks
Okay,
perfect for fishing.
I would have loved it if it would have been hilarious to me if he goes through the process of saying, "Oh, this would be a good fishing spot," and then Rain does not find a fishing spot here. That would have been hilarious in my
Not what I had in
opinion.
mind.
It's like, this is like a good fishing spot. You're obviously damn wrong, that's for sure. Got it.
Not bad.
I'm not exactly the best masher. Pro mashers managed to do it with using like 2 fingers on 1 button. From what I
Not
know,
bad.
like using both hands and swapping between thumbs, I'm pretty sure. As always, use 1 ground bait. I'm not one of those people. I usually do it with just a single with just my thumb. For me, the trick is to try and get as best grip on the back of a controller
bad.
as you can, and then just just try and get as best grip on the controller as you can. And just
Not bad.
mash your life out. It's fun, at least. Ugh. The only problem with my strategy is
what I
that
had in
if you're
mind.
not careful and you lose your grip for even a second, there's a good chance you'll probably have like a gap in your button mashing. My strategy is not foolproof, but it works well enough for some stuff, for most stuff usually. Most games that require you to button mash don't require like pro level button mashing, I feel. At the very least, I don't think I've played games like that.
Eat that!
But I have, and I've gotten.
It's my turn.
As you've probably been able to tell from watching me, I don't have the world's best memory, and I just forget things mid-sentence.
Take this!
What were we doing again? No. Let's see here. There's only one more chest along the way.
Take this! Ha!
I do want to try and always break these boxes if I can, because the one thing that I always want to be getting from these boxes that I've noticed that you can get is ground bait. It's rare, but ground bait can be received from these boxes.
Take this!
And more ground bait means more fishing, and more fishing means more points, and more points means more items, and more items means more fun.
Eat that!
But what do these enemies remind me of? These rock bug things, they remind me of something, but I can't put my finger on it.
Now's our chance.
I just know that they remind me of something, and I don't know what. Also, I was wrong. There are 2 chests here.
Here I go. It's my. Now's our.
There might be another game. Are they reminding me? It's one of the Souls games, I think. One of the Dark Soul games, or it might even be. I'm not sure, but I know that in one of those Souls games, there's like a loop, rock bug thing.
Eat that!
Is it Glintstone?
Here I go.
Why is my mind's directing me to say Glintstone for some reason? I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what my mind keeps trying to get me to say. Glintstone. Are there
Oh,
such
chest.
thing as a
I wonder what's
glintstone
inside.
bug in the games, in the Souls games?
Enemy sighted.
Or am I crazy? Well, that was easy. Taros. What's this one do? The damage of attacks and crafts raised. Damage increased by 75%, but delay after attack multiplied by 1.5. I remember this one. It's not the worst, admittedly. Okay, can I mention something I find weird? Why is it that the iron quartz has been upgraded so much more compared to the others? Look at how many arts the iron quartz gets. Then compare that to stuff like freaking the Falco quartz. It keeps only 3 arts. Then you go to the Braven Force, only 3 arts. I forgot that the Taurus has no arts. I don't think I'm gonna use it though. I'm not a fan of the delay. I like always having my turn open to me so that I can fix mistakes if they arise.
Take this!
You're slow.
Now, here I go. Right.
It's my turn.
I'm bad aim.
Leave my
This
Of course.
stupid bird mocks me.
It's my
This bird mocks me.
Here I go.
And it angers me.
Eat that! Eat that!
Anyways, I'm gonna save because I'm scared. We finished all the side quests from Legram, which was just 2 of them, I'm pretty sure. It's the guide mentions that this area this part has 3 other quests, but they're all hidden, and that the other 2 shouldn't be available, or the other 2 that I guess won't. Well, whatever. Oh yeah. Point is, we're fine. Anyways, Emma, what are we gonna do?
Halt! Are you travelers?
You could say that, yeah.
We came here from the Gram. Would it be possible for us to enter the city?
What, on foot? Not every day we see guys like you. Why didn't you just use the train?
We would have loved to, but it was just too long of a wait. Thanks to the new regulations, there are barely any trains running anymore. It was actually faster to get here on foot.
Well, if you say so. You can enter, but we're going to need to check if any of you are on our wanted list first.
Emma.
We still have reason to believe that there are people out there plotting against the Noble Alliance. We can't be too careful.
Emma.
Let's see. Where's that list?
Emma. Help.
This isn't good.
Emma, I know. Excuse me. Could I ask you to look into my eyes for a moment?
Huh?
What?
That's an odd request.
What?
What the?
Huh?
Oh God. Emma?
We're just common travelers, and we aren't on that list of yours.
You are scary when you want to be.
Which means we can pass, right?
Why are you still standing there? Go along inside.
Just don't go causing any trouble. Unless you want to find yourselves arrested.
Emma is terrifying when she wants to be.
Thank you very much. Shall we be going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are horrifying, madam. Jesus Christ. Alright, back in Bereahard. Pretty easily got in too. Thanks to Emma. That...
Yeah, I'm surprised by how well that went.
Yeah, feels like it was almost too easy. Then again, I remember seeing Vita do something similar a while back. I was actually just about to say, it was similar to what Vita did.
It was a form of hypnosis. I'm just glad I was able to pull it off.
Well, that's not certainly something any normal person can do.
That's one way of reminding us that you really are a witch. I was surprised by all the tricks she showed me too. It's nothing fancy, actually. It's certainly nothing compared to Vita's lullabies. For one thing, you can't use it on too many people at once. And the more you use it, the more likely they're going to catch on and be on guard for it. Don't rely on it too much.
So it only really works. So it's only really best to use it on one person and use it once on an individual and then don't try it again. Well, it got us into Berehard. That's good enough for me. Thanks a lot, Emma. I doubt we would have gone this far without you.
We should start looking for Eustace. Right.
There's apparently a lot of things we can actually do in Berehard, actually. Oh. Eustace. Oh boy, please be okay, buddy. Oh god, why is the music going away? Eustace? Please be okay. I'll break you out if I have to, man. Duke Berea.
The Noble Alliance's advantage in this war remains overwhelming as always. Rufus has achieved much in his position as Chief of Staff as well. But the fact remains, that fool Cayenne is still the one with the most influence and power. Something must be done about this. But what? How?
So that was your line of thinking when you sent those
Eustace!
Jaegers to Ymir, was it? You moved to take Princess Alphen into your custody and use her to replace Duke Cayenne as Supreme Commander of the Alliance.
Eustace!
Do you have something you want to say to me, Eustace? You seem very unhappy about the fact I sent him to the hometown of one of your classmates.
Not at all, Father. However, I do believe my brother also expressed disapproval of those actions. I humbly ask that you think twice before interfering with any neutral powers in the future.
And I would suggest you think twice before involving yourself in matters that are of no concern to you. Focus on the work you have been given, and leave me to do mine.
Come on, Eustace, come back.
I apologize for speaking out of turn.
I must think of something that will allow me to seize his position. I can't allow that pompous halfwit to call himself the Alliance's Supreme Commander for a moment longer. I may need to reconsider how Rufus should be acting in his position as well.
Eustace. Hang in there, buddy. I'm gonna be so upset. This is the main reason I brought Machias, because I want Eustace to be brought back by Machias. Kicking and screaming. If I have to. Anyways, we got a couple things we can apparently do here. First of all, equipment. The guide mentions I should probably purchase leather sandals and a patterned shirt, because these would be very useful if I were to ever decide to make an evasion build, because apparently the patterned shirt has the highest evasion bonus in the entire game with 20%. Apparently this could help you to get someone like Fee to 100% evasion, which is insane to me, meaning that she would be completely immune to any and all physical attacks the entire game, which I would argue would probably make the entire game a cakewalk, because that would just mean you have to worry about magic attacks, and I would imagine there's a way of dealing with magic as well, especially if there's that quartz that still exists, the master quartz that still exists that can, I don't know. I'm sure there's ways of dealing with it. Is the point I'm trying to make. But I'll take that just in case I decide I want to do an evasion build, or in case I need to do an evasion build, I should say. I also like how this guide actually gives you a hint, or gives you a recommendation if you're doing this like on a fresh nightmare mode. But we're not doing nightmare mode, so we don't need to do it. It has a lot of extra preparations it asks you to make if you're doing a fresh nightmare. Anyways, go to Turner's Jewels on the Artisan Street, which is what we're on. I can also go here first. Wartime taxes. Taxes. Get rid of all this. I want my mans back, man. Give me Eustace. Jerk. I'm surprised there's been no option to buy any more Master Quartz so far. Okay, next up, go to Turner's Jewels. Gola helps me with stuff. There are a bunch of items we can buy here, but I don't have the money. How in God's name am I supposed to have the money at this point? You insane, game? Oh, a student. Or, I think, yeah.
Guess I should head back now.
Is that you, Colette?
Green! Oh, Emma Laura! I didn't even know you were in Berehard. We arrived not too long ago, actually. I'm pleased to see you're doing well.
Mind if I ask why you're dressed like that? I heard you had escaped, but...
Yep, wasn't planning on it, but I got caught up in the moment. I decided to take up a part-time job here once I got here. Can't ever go around with the spare change, right?
A pretty impressive mindset you've got. Aren't all the students from Thor's on the Noble Alliance's wand list?
It's not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people in the street are super sweet, too, so that helps.
Really? I guess it makes sense that they're probably not too concerned about basic students because, well, as long as they're not, like, doing what we're doing, then what are they gonna do?
I'm kind of surprised at how quickly I got used to this place.
Well, as long as you're alright. Might as well ask now that I found you, too. You know about Eustace?
There have been some rumors spreading about him lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not too long ago, and he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say.
I see. What's he helping out with, exactly?
Well, stuff like how he's been helping command the provincial army in town. Really?
Can't be.
You know, it's not that odd if you put yourself in his shoes. With his dad and brother as busy as they are, it's up to him to keep the region safe. It's only natural to beef up your defenses when a war's raging outside your front lawn.
Doing what he can for his region is not out of character for him. We're probably best off asking him about everything face to face. If only we could figure out how to get in touch with him.
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you, huh? Don't give up. I should be heading back to the end, so I'll catch you guys later. Stop by if you need anything, okay?
Thanks, Colette. I honestly do think there's a real possibility we have to fight Eustace. But we'll get him to listen eventually.
Guess we should start asking elsewhere.
Yeah, let's go. I think there's a very real possibility we're gonna have to fight Eustace, but even if we do, I think we'll still be able to get through to him. It's Eustace we're talking about. Oh. I think he'll be okay. Next up, go to the Saucier restaurant. And there should be a recipe I can get here.
Your Lord Eustace classmates.
Hello, Hammond. It's been a while.
Would you happen to know where Eustace is, sir? As his uncle, we figured that you of all people would have some sort of clue.
Well, I know he's back in Berehard and staying at the Outlaw Mansion. That's as far as my knowledge extends, fortunately.
Might be worth having a look around the mansion to see if we find anything.
Oh well, guess we gotta gather some more info for now.
Oh, but... Thanks for the pancakes. Next up, go to Station Street. And then there should be a maid somewhere. You?
I've been in a reading mood lately, so I purchased a book to take that desire. Unfortunately, I've had so much work to take care of that I haven't even had the chance to start reading it. I hate for it to just sit there and collect dust, so I'll give it to you folks instead. The book will be much happier with you.
Wait! I just realized what we can do. And what we're probably going to have to do. One way we can get to Eustace is potentially through here, right? Nope, never mind. Wait, you can probably open it again, Emma. I forgot you opened it last time. Anyways, that's not here nor there yet. Go to Christie's Galleria. Not hitting the right buttons. 20 more defense at the cost of some movement, but... I think we should be fine. What about weaponry? Weaponry doesn't seem to be better here. Gambler Jack 5 and Gambler Jack 6. I'll grab this too, why not? Okay. And then there's this hidden quest we can do. Go to a Teresia by a bench. I think it says that. It says there. Maybe in. Is there a bench in here? It's not. Oh wait, it says talk to this person, then talk to another person. I misread. I'm not the reader. Hello.
Why does father have to be so hard-headed? The least he could do is actually consider things from my perspective. Please be safe, Emily.
Hey, another student.
Teresia! There you are! Elisa? Yes, it is you! What are you doing here? You've even got some of your classmates with you.
It's been a while, Teresia. Good to see you're doing okay.
Likewise. I was so worried about you all, but it looks like I needn't have been. Couldn't be any happier for you, Elisa.
And I couldn't be any happier knowing you're safe.
Seeing you here does remind me that you mentioned being from Berehard, though.
Friends! So you ended up getting separated from the others you escaped with.
That's right. Things were pretty hectic at the time, so I have no idea what happened to Emily or Ferris, unfortunately.
I see. Thorold household's rather well known, so Ferris will probably be okay, but still.
I'm sure it must have been a relief to come home at least. I can only imagine how worried your family must have been too. Well, you could say that. This war's as good as won in the eyes of most nobles. My family's no exception. In fact, they're enjoying life more than ever right now.
Perhaps that's that much to be expected from those in Berehard. It is widely known that the Noble Alliance is currently dominating.
Father keeps trying to appease me by taking me to fancy restaurants and the like, but the fact that he doesn't understand how I feel ill makes it painful to even talk to him. That's why I ended up excusing myself. How childish of me, isn't it?
Not at all. I understand exactly how you feel. I was the same back when I had no idea what was going on with everyone else. Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to have any information on Eustace, would you?
No, I'm afraid not. I know he's back in Berehard, but you probably already know that much. Sorry for not being able to help.
It's fine. No need to feel guilty.
I think I'll head back to the restaurant after all. I might be able to get some information for you through my father's connections.
Sorry for making you go out of your way. We do appreciate it, though.
Just try not to expect much. We'll probably end up arguing again.
Take care.
I have to admit that I'm a bit jealous of you all. Not everyone has the freedom to do what they want right now. Me included. That's why I'd like for you all to do everything you can for now in our stead. And also, if you happen to come across Emily or anyone else from Thors, please help them.
Of course. That was our intent from the beginning.
In turn, we'd like for you to not be so hard on yourself. Thanks. I'll see you all again soon, I hope.
Take care.
Guess you can't shove all nobles on their same label, can you? I'm a bit disappointed that you're only now realizing that. Anyway, we should continue searching for clues elsewhere.
Right. There's a hidden quest we can now do. Head to Berehard's Central Plaza, and then go to the underground, go downstairs to the underground waterway. Oh, hey.
Oh, Bootsy, where could you have gone? You youngsters wouldn't happen to know where my little Bootsy went, would you?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Bootsy is my kitten. He went missing this morning, so as you can imagine, I've been awfully worried about him.
And you've been searching for him ever since? As much as I wish to help her, I think we should try to avoid doing anything that will make us stand out. What do you think, Green?
Incorrect. Offer help. Well, we could help you search for him if you'd like.
Oh, goodness, how kind of you. The only issue is I have no clues whatsoever, I'm afraid. We were in the Noble District at the time, but he disappeared while I was nodding off. I never saw which way he went. If he followed the path out of the district, he would have ended up in the Central Plaza, but...
So we don't even know where to start looking, then. This cat's gonna be one tough cookie to snuff out. Yeah, it's not like we understand how a cat's mind works, either. Or do we?
Don't even dare.
Relying on you seems like a good bet to me.
Seriously now? You're comparing me to the run-of-the-mill cat? Ugh, humans. You're worried about him as well, though, aren't you? With your help, I'm certain we'll be able to find him. Fine, fine. The one thing I can say for sure is that kittens are always moved by their curiosity. He's probably too young to be especially cautious too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he left a trail for us to follow. Don't expect me to do all the work here, by the way. Think about what you'd do if you were a kitten.
Right, time to let out my inner cat and get started then. We'll start a search around here, ma'am, and we'll be sure to tell you right away if we find him.
Thank you so much.
Well, you heard Reen. Let out his inner cat. Screw it. We're just side quest. No, I'm not doing this. I will not stop laughing if I do.
Leave this to me.
Leave this to me.
I will not be able to stop laughing if I do. Alright, there's a bunch of NPCs we gotta talk to. Alright, oh hey, it's you two. Oh, I just can't wait to see how long the Imperial Army will entertain us for. Indeed, ideally they'll do their best at making a little bit all the more exciting. Settle down, Richard. Goodness, he's on edge ever since that filthy kitten dared to approach us. Leave him be for now. Perhaps he simply wishes to experience the thrill of the hunt once again. We can't exactly blame him after seeing such an unsightly thing.
Lucy must have come back here at some point. Just how these two managed to be so annoying.
Well, I can't entirely disagree. Gotta say, feel bad for Bootsy. I'm sure he was terrified being barked at.
It's not uncommon for kittens to run off in situations like that, only to end up being able to not find their way home. Curiosity killed the cat and all that.
I see. He's barking towards the south, so I'd assume that's where the kitten went. Hurry up and find him.
Right.
Go to Arson Street next. There's another NPC down here with the green mark.
He's so cute. Wait, I'm still on the clock. I'll never hear the end of it if I get caught in La La Land.
Hey there, Bisk. Aren't we in a good mood? Hey, let me guess. Saw a real cute kitten come by here, didn't you?
Damn, how'd you know? You're right, though. It came here looking all hungry, so I gave it some milk and leftovers. It was all over me after that.
Guess he calmed down after a nice treat.
Chances are he'll be trying to get back to Eva by now.
Which means he should be returned to the Noble District. Do you think he'll be able to find his way back?
We should probably check just to be sure. Next, go back to Station Street, and there should be a student here. Wait, you're St. Estria's students, aren't you?
That kid was the most adorable thing I've ever laid my eyes on. I don't know, think anyone could ignore that instant little expression it had.
Oh, they're from St. Estria. They might know where the Kim went. Let's ask them.
Indeed. Sorry to intrude, but we happened to overhear your conversation just now. Could you tell us more about where that kitten went? We're actually searching for him on behalf of his owner.
Oh, is that so? He was here a moment ago until he got framed away by a passing car. He ran up north after that. He's so cute, too.
That's not good. He might have wandered out into the highway if he went that way.
We should hurry, otherwise he could come under attack by monsters. Talk about pain.
The highway's dangerous for us too, but we can't abandon him. Let's go. North Croissant Highway. So the guide actually mentioned something that's... I'm glad it mentions to me. There is a fishing spot here, but we cannot reach it. If we try to, then the game will just push us away. Also, plant monsters. Wait, these guys are actually the same plant monsters that were here before, except there's more of them.
Here I go.
And a lot more dangerous, I imagine.
Right.
Of course.
Flare.
We should keep going.
That one looks
Take
nasty.
this.
Well,
My turn. Now. Right. Now's our chance.
Leave this to me.
Spin!
Here I go. Here's our chance.
Nice.
Let's move.
I didn't even see you're alive. There's just up this way. New materials. And then apparently, yep, there's a chest down there. The cat itself seems to be pretty easy to find. It looks like it's just going to be at the end of this pathway.
Eat that. Here It's my turn.
Probably could have tried hitting more.
My turn.
Here I go.
Here I go.
Onward.
Murder.
Leave this. Oh, I did.
Level ups. Yeah, I just want to grab this chest back here. Hello there, sir.
My turn. Now's our chance.
It's my turn.
Leave this to me.
Onward.
Easy.
Look at. Eat
Oh,
that.
isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Bet you
There's a
buy.
treasure chest here.
Cat should be at the end of the spot here. Go away. Kitty!
Finally found him. He must have been too scared to cross the bridge.
We lucked out then. Pretty sure the provincial army's hanging around on the other side, and we can't exactly keep chasing the enemy territory.
Thank the gods for small favors. Come here, buddy.
Well then, let's take him back to Ava.
Gonna move on, small fry. I can't wait to see the look on Ava's face.
Little Bobby.
Oh, Bootsy, I'm so glad you're safe.
Yeah, that was a dizzy. He moves fast for having such tiny legs. I still have to question why he would run to you two when you two seem to be so close. I asked him about that actually. Then some super scary looking vehicle took him by surprise.
I'll bet if any vehicle could scare the little guy, it'd be one of the provincial armies.
Is that so? I never even realized.
That's not gonna fly, I'm afraid. You really need to pay more attention. Yeah, you haven't even put a collar or with a bell on him yet, either. It's like you don't even realize that. Oops.
Uh-oh, wait!
Well, how to explain this? Celine? Oh, don't give me that. I was caught up in the moment.
Oh my. I must be going senile already. I could have sworn your cat was talking just then. Silly me. Now let's be more careful from now on, Bootsy.
That was way too close.
Please take this as a token of my thanks.
I didn't even notice it at first either. I was like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Prismatic Cave.
Bootsy's my only family at this point. He's much more important than any trinket. We hope you'll come visit us again someday. By then, maybe Brayheart will be back to its normal self.
When that happens, we'll be sure to take you up on that offer. Missing kitten.
There. I'm glad we managed to finally find you.
And I'm impressed at just how well Silene guided us, Sim. Maybe she had a similar experience in the past.
Excuse me? I knew you were thick, but how could you ever come to that conclusion? Ow, sorry. We're best staying away from that topic.
Really does seem like she's talking to them. Perhaps I'm just imagining things.
There's one more side quest we can actually do, apparently. Go to the Central Plaza and go to the Cathedral. This is the last hidden quest for this section of this part. That sounds weird, but trust me, it'll make sense, hopefully. Someone in here we can... Apparently we're supposed to speak to a sister.
Whatever shall we do? My prayers won't even reach St. Veronica's spirit.
This seems pretty serious. Excuse me, does something matter?
Oh, did you overhear me just now? Forgive me. Have you seen the statue of St. Veronica in the plaza recently? Well, it's actually been shedding black tears ever since this war broke out.
Black tears? That can't be right.
It is. I've confirmed it for myself, unfortunately. It's just the legend spoke of.
St. Veronica's prayers once saved the people from great tragedy. When Christ absolves the world, she shall cry tears black as night. That's how it goes, right? Gotta admit, I was pretty convinced someone just threw that into a history book for kicks.
Whereas the statue's tears has especially spread among those of deep faith. We've been holding mass to calm those concerned by this war, but it ended up only making things worse.
I can only imagine how frustrating that must be.
Unfortunately, if she is truly lamenting over this war, then not much can be done until it ends. Are you completely certain that those are her tears? It's entirely possible this could be some sort of prank. I think it's a bit too hasty to presume that creative forces are at work here. Have you gone to a professional to carry out a thorough check? Well, no. With the war and all, no one's been able to come out. I see. Is there nothing we can do for her?
We need to avoid attracting too much unwanted attention, remember? Although, I'm sure it'll be fine if we just confirming whether or not this was the work of someone non-supernatural. Should we offer to help then? Of course. Well, if no one else is available, would you be okay with us carrying out a quick investigation?
Oh, are you sure?
We're no professionals, so we can't make any promises, but we should be able to find out whether or not this is really a prank of some sort, I think.
Oh goodness, thank you so much. Clarifying that alone should help everyone to relax. You'll find St. Veronica's statue just outside the cathedral. Thank you once again for offering to help.
Not at all.
We'll get started at once.
Alright. Yep, that's weird. Oh, wow.
These really are black tears. I can understand why this would have some of the people feeling uneasy. May your spirit know peace, St. Veronica. You may want to quit jumping to conclusions, you know. This is a lot less dramatic than what you're all thinking.
Silly.
In nicer words, there's no spiritual presence here whatsoever. That alone would be enough to assume that greater forces aren't at work here, but there's further evidence in the other black stains scattered around the statue.
I noticed there were some on the back, yeah. Even on the bottom. So what are these? You do have a point. I think I know what's going on now. Chances are the statue's made from marble. And if memory serves, Instructor Makarov taught us that marble gradually melts away when in contact with acidic water. So wait, but that implies that the water for some reason has become acidic.
Then might we assume that the fountain and water's properties were altered recently?
I'm pretty sure it's drawn from the underground waterway. Wanna go take a look? The entrance is over by the street in front of the station. Let's go check it out. So something's making the water acidic for some reason. Well, let's go check it out then. To Station Street. Why is the water going acidic? This brings up memories of when we snuck in through here to rescue Machias. I also remember you unlocking the door for us, Emma.
That I did. Allow me to do so again. Aperio.
How in the world did you do that? That was easy enough.
Technically, she wouldn't be showing it off in front of others, but what can you do? Regardless, we should go in.
Yeah, just remember that can get pretty dangerous in here. Yep, back here.
I see a few monsters here and there, but things seem relatively fine to me.
Yeah, it's as pretty as ever, really. Wait, what's that smell?
I smell it too. It's faint, but pungent. Perhaps there is something down here.
Well, you know the drill. Keep up the guard. Time to find out what's waiting for us. Well, we have to open this door again.
Take this!
Dragon.
Eat that! Eat that! Take this! Ha!
Well.
Here they come!
Let's move. Now's our chance. It's my turn. Now's our chance.
Killed.
Eat that! Eat that! Ha!
Bruh.
Take this! Now's our chance.
Got it.
Let's move. Now! It's my turn. Now's our chance.
It's my turn.
Onward! You
Easy.
Eat that! Eat that!
Get over here.
Here we go. Now!
It's my turn.
It's my turn. They're off balance.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Oops.
My turn. Thanks.
Thanks.
That. Ha! Ha! What in the treasure chest?
Green pendulum. Opens that back up. Considering this is part of a side quest, I guess we might not be going into here for the story, but I would have thought maybe we'll use this path to get to Eustace, maybe. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we will still use this path.
Here I go.
Jump scare, I guess.
Now's our chance. This is our real.
Bunch of Sepith. Get over it.
Let's move.
That's a lot of folks.
Now's our chance.
Of course.
Leave this to me.
Leave this to me. They're off guard.
Easy. Says that there's a boss here, and I assume that means it's a side quest boss, so I'm gonna be careful. Ah, here we go. That's normally what appears when a demon appears, isn't it? Oh god. Found our cause. Incoming!
What the? What's something like this doing under a city? It's surrounded by acidic gases too. There's no doubt that this monster is the cause. I mean, it's odd though. I don't know why, but the higher elements are in effect around it. Be careful, everyone.
Why are the higher elements around it? We'll have to exterminate it now that we found it. Get ready, everyone. We're going in. Do it.
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn.
Abyss Drone.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and start with this. That gets rid of all those. Special oscillation. Oscillation.
Too slow. Now's our chance.
Thank you.
You have my onward.
Great blade.
Now's our chance.
Got it up.
My turn. Here goes.
Overdrive.
Overdrive. Now's our chance. Leave this to me. Now's our chance.
First.
Let's move. Leave
Ow.
this to me.
Of course. Now.
Here I go.
Go, go, go.
Leave this to me. Now's our chance.
You. Perfect.
Of course. Here I go.
Right. Here I go. Now.
Cut it up.
Here I go.
Ow.
It's my turn. My turn.
Come on.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
I'm so glad.
Detector Beta. Maya's defense and ADF by 50% now. Okay. Not bad. See ya. Looks like we pulled through relatively unscathed. Case solved, I guess. The statue shouldn't shed any more tears now that the water's back to normal.
Indeed. I found myself perplexed by the monster's strength, however. If far outclassed your standard one, not to mention the fact that the higher elements were in effect, maybe the loss of balance here in Erebonians that caused it to transform somehow.
Huh. That's the same reason those cryptids start appearing too, isn't it? Wait a minute.
We must be thinking the same thing. If that's the case, then the legends behind St. Veronica's tears can't be entirely false, correct? Well, that's quite the coincidence. I'm glad we managed to figure out what was going on, though.
Sure enough. Probably best off leaving it at that, really. Okay, guys, let's report back.
So it's all caused by a monster?
Yeah, its presence was having adverse effects on the fountain's water, which in turn was causing the statue to melt.
We made sure to eradicate, however, so there's no need for concern now. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I asked for your assistance. This should help to ease everyone's worries too. With the statue back to normal, I can finally devote myself to work again. However, I find it hard to believe that this is all mere coincidence. So I'll have to do everything I can to ensure that St. Veronica has no more reason for tears.
That's reassuring.
It may not be that much, but please, take this. It's the least that I can do for all of you.
Holy Sphere.
Adios be with you all.
Okay, so we have now finished every side quest that we can do for now, apparently. So let me make sure. Let's go to Hotel Esmeralda. Can we heal up here?
No use as classmates.
I want to heal up. Oops. Okay. Alright, so now we can do story. Let's move. Okie dokie. First off, go to the Noble District. Yeah, I figured we want to go over here. We might as well take a look here. According to Colette, Eustace should be in there right now, but
it's far too dangerous to approach the premises. I'm afraid they would restrain us immediately if they found out we were here. Past 7's much likely higher to be on the wanted list than the other students from Thor's. You remember our field siren? The Provincial Army's guardhouse is here, so it'd be best if we avoid this area. Let's get out of here before they catch us.
Well, did what they could to find some way to get in contact with Eustace. However, doing so proved to be far easier said than done. There's not really anything we can do. We've established he's back home, but beyond that, nothing.
It's not going to be easy to get in contact with the son of one of the 4 great houses. Especially since the Alliance considered us wanted criminals. We're likely to be arrested by the Provincial Army regardless of how we go about this. There has to be something we can do.
There's always nothing but trouble with that guy. I wish I had something more to add, but I'm as lost as the rest of you. Who? Oh, hey! You're the kids that Eustace was cool with.
Hello! Can I speak to you all for a moment?
Oh, I think I recognize you.
Oh yeah, you're the kids who were reading a book on that bench. Do you need something from us?
Well, we got a message for you from someone.
Huh? For us?
Alright, head to the restaurant in the Central Plaza post-haste. That's the message.
Restaurant in the Central Plaza? I assume that must be the Sorcier.
Yeah, must be. Who gave you this message?
Sorry, they asked me not to tell you. Is it some kind of game? Oh, I want to play too. Why are you... Shh.
Eustace!
Anyway, that's all we were told, so bye.
It was Eustace, wasn't it?
That was weird.
Thoughts, everyone?
It may have come out of the blue, but...
It doesn't feel like it's set up to me. Might be worth checking now.
We're struggling for clues as it is, so any lead is a good lead.
Looks like we're all agreed. Let's head over to that restaurant. Central Plaza. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at some. Sorry, I was looking at something. I'm scared.
Oh, I see you all chose to stop by once again. It seems he was right after all.
Who's right?
Is it safe to assume you've been left with a message for us too?
That's right. I'm not permitted to say who from, though, unfortunately. Make your way to the airport post haste. I shall await you there. That's what I was asked to tell you all.
So our next destination is the airport.
They must be having fun dragging us all over the place. And these messages have been awfully haughty too. Gee, I wonder who it could be.
Doesn't matter who it's from. You're gonna have to head over there to clear things up.
Yeah, let's make sure we're ready before we head out. Apparently, once we go to the airport, we'll advance the story, and any side quests we haven't completed will be immediately forfeit. But we're good to go. We have already completed every side quest we can handle. Going through here will take us to the airport, right? I don't see any staff around.
That's probably due to the flight restrictions. The gate looks to be open just enough for us to enter, too. Should we?
Let's go. I don't know who or what will be waiting for us beyond here, but it doesn't matter at this point. Let's go.
Right.
Oh boy. I'm scared. I want Eustace to be okay, man. I want him to rejoin us. Brayhard Airport. There's a ship here. Wow, Brayhard's airport's as nice as I pictured it being.
It's my first time visiting it as well. So this must be an airliner? Yeah, it's a medium-sized passenger airliner made by the Rhineford Company.
It does seem like all air travel stopped. I've been waiting for you. Who?
I'm waiting for you.
And who might you be?
I was sent here to deliver a message. You see that airship right there? Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor post haste is what I was told.
Okay.
Well, it's not like we have any better ideas. Let's go.
Yeah. We're jumping into this pretty deeply, aren't we? Hmm. Hmm. Well,
this airship is massive. Indeed, although it naturally couldn't hope to compare it to the Courageous in terms of size.
We're headed for the 3rd floor lounge, yeah? Better get looking. Just stay on guard. We still don't know what we're dealing with here.
Right. Apparently, we actually don't want to go straight to the 3rd floor yet. We want to actually head down into the hold.
I guess this is the hold?
It's awfully spacious for one.
Aha!
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
Freeze! Oh god, I feel fear. What worries me too is that the guide's mentioning that there's going to be a lot of things that happen up ahead that can all give bonus AP. One of which is going to be a minigame of some sort, which scares me. Why is a minigame happening? And the other is going to be a fight that we can't possibly, like... But there is technically, like, a boss fight that we can't win, but... Oh boy. I'm not eager. Well, I am eager, but I'm scared more so. Should we go straight? Hello?
You certainly took your time.
Eustace!
Eustace!
I suspected it was you.
It's about damn time. It's good to see you
How long
again.
did you intend to make me wait? I have wondered whether you would even bother to show up.
It's good to see you again, man.
Do you know how much trouble you made us go through to get here?
There are eyes everywhere in this city. It would have drawn too much attention for you to come here directly. That was just my way of looking out for you. Perhaps you could try thanking me.
Thanks, Eustace.
I see you're as much of an ass as you ever were. I can't say I'm surprised to find you're in good health, though. Ill weeds grow apace, after all.
I could say the same about you. Given how useless you are at anything you can't learn from a book, part of me expected we would next meet with you behind bars. Again.
It hasn't even been 30 damn seconds and I already want to kill you.
Ah, these two are great.
At least you're well. That's what matters. It really is great to see you again, Eustace.
The same to you. I'm impressed you were able to overcome the many ordeals you've no doubt faced to make it this far. But should I be surprised, I wonder? I've always had high expectations of you.
I doubt I would have been able to come this far if not for everyone's help, though. Still, thanks, Eustace.
And there we have it. All of Class 7's finally back together. Congrats, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You've been a tremendous part of making this happen. Thank you, Tobal.
I haven't the foggiest idea what a bracer is doing here, but I suppose it doesn't matter right now.
So what do we do now?
Eustace?
I've been kept abreast of your activities through the Noble Alliance's information network, so I'm well aware you've been fighting their forces across the land using that ash-colored knight of yours, as well as the fact that you've chosen not to ally yourselves with the Imperial Army, but instead fight as a third faction.
Yeah.
Oh, has word of Valimar been getting around that much?
That said, I didn't arrange for us to meet like this just to see one another again. I did so that I could make the difference between our respective positions crystal clear.
What do you mean? I see. You have no intention of coming with us, do you?
Eustace.
No.
Wait, Eustace.
But, man.
You surely saw this coming. I'm the son of one of the most influential figures in the Noble Alliance. And as I imagine you're already aware, I've been assisting him and his provincial army in fighting this war.
I don't care. I want you back with us, man.
Well, we know, but...
Is this what you believe to be your duty as a noble?
Meanwhile, my brother is acting as the Alliance Force's chief of staff, and as for my father, he was responsible for hiring Jaegers to attack Ymir, which is not only your home, but the home of all the kind-hearted people who welcomed me with open arms earlier in the year.
I don't care. I want you back with us.
I can only apologize. If I'd returned home earlier, then perhaps... No. I don't even have the right to do that much. Yet with that in mind, it should be clear that we can't go back to the way things were.
I refuse.
The gulf between us is simply too vast to be filled. Our paths have parted. That is reality.
No.
Eustace, please. It doesn't have to be like this, Eustace.
I will guarantee you safe passage out of the city. If you deem it necessary, I can even have you escorted out by car. However, once you're out, we can no...
Eustace. I can understand why you feel somewhat responsible for what happened in Ymir. I can understand why you, as an Alberea, feel as though certain things are inherently expected of you. Actually, I should probably tell you that Dad woke up the other day.
Yeah.
All that's left is for him to get his stamina back now. He'll make a full recovery.
That's good news. I would have liked to pay him a visit myself. But with circumstances as they are...
Nuh-uh. You are going to be paying him a visit pretty soon, actually, because I'm going to be dragging you back kicking and screaming if I have to.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you that to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you because I don't want that to be your reason for what you're doing.
Pardon?
What I want to know is what you want to do, and the path you want to take.
Not what others expect. What do you want?
If you want to help your family because you agree with the ideals of the Noble Alliance, I won't stop you.
But I don't think that's what you want.
But if that's not what you want to do, If you're only helping because you feel like you have to for whatever reason, if you're doing it because you feel responsible for what happened to my dad, which, by the way, you aren't, or if you're doing it because as much as you want to come with us, you feel like you don't have the right to, then you're nothing more than a coward who's running away. And I don't believe that's how a real Erebonian noble should act. They should do what they believe is right, and do it with pride. If Dad was here now, he'd say the same thing.
So are you going to be a coward, Eustace?
It might sound cold, but he's right.
Your father really would know what to say at a time like this. Yeah.
We're only students, still learning more about the world around us. Alone, we don't have the experience or knowledge to go around proposing solutions to the conflicts in this country, not to the war going on around us, nor to the class divides that started it. But that's alone. And that's why I think we all need to come together as a class again. We're all inexperienced, but we all come from different backgrounds and social standings, and we each have unique experiences to share. It's only by pulling those together that we can overcome whatever life throws at us. It's worked for us during every one of our field studies. Why wouldn't it work now?
He's right, Eustace.
Indeed. Reen had to remind me of that too, you know.
It's always nerve-wracking for those of us who have to watch you pull crazy stunts all the time, I hope you know.
Ain't that the truth?
Come on, buddy.
I see my suspicions were dead on. No matter the circumstances, you've always been the one to blow away my hesitations.
Then you'll come with us?
Still, no matter what you say, I am an Alborea, and as such I have duties and responsibilities to fulfill. If you are determined not to back down, then we will have to settle this with a duel.
Really?
Just as you and Crow did 1 month ago.
A duel?
Follow me, Reen. Our destination is Aurochs Canyon. There we shall settle this matter once and for all.
Fine. If I win, then you're coming with us. Huh?
Well, well. I wasn't counting on this.
Who are you?
I'd only intended to gather information on the Crimson Wings. And yet here I am, bearing witness to such a compelling scene. I've no duty to report anything I see to Duke Alborea, but I suppose there isn't any harm in watching how things unfold.
Whatever.
Huh? Oh. This guy. I still don't know
Do
who...
what you want. I don't care.
Are you an enforcer?
I'll just go kill time in town or something.
Who are you?
Oh no, not this time. You're coming with me and that's that. I'm here to support you, not babysit you. You're the one with a number, not me. Try acting like it.
I see. If you're saying a number, then yeah, he's probably an enforcer.
Fine, fine. What a pain.
Who is this guy?
That arts user looks like he can put up a decent fight at least.
Oh boy. Aurochs Canyon Path. Motorcycle? Why do I... what?
Isn't this Angelica's bike?
I thought she entrusted it to you after she withdrew, Reen.
Yeah.
What in the world is it doing here?
I made use of my family's influence to have it brought here from the academy.
Well, thanks.
Since then, it's been left in the hands of a skilled mechanic, so it's been well maintained. You will be riding that for our duel.
I'm going to be racing you. Oh, God.
You mean our duel will be a race between me on this bike and you on that horse?
Okay, so this is why the guide says I'm going to be playing a minigame. Thankfully, the guide also mentions something that's going to be helpful, which is that even if I lose the duel, I can redo it until I win.
Partially. The finish line will be the plateau where we fought that monster during our field study. Once there, we shall begin a sword fight to determine the victor.
Very well.
Whoever arrives first will therefore have the advantage of more time to prepare.
Okay, I understand what we're going to do. So if I win, you're coming with us, right? You're not backing out?
Correct. In the unlikely event that you defeat me, I will concede and go with you. But know this, I've absolutely no intention of holding back. That bike of yours may have the advantage in terms of speed, but I know this area like the back of my hand. Do not expect this to be an easy battle.
Oh, I won't. I'll be coming at you with all I've got.
I'm worried.
I would expect no less.
They're way too fired up about this.
We'll have to simply stand aside and see what unfolds.
Right. We'll go and take up places along the course to watch.
Guess I'll handle giving the signal to begin. I won't go trying to cheat or anything, though, so don't worry.
That works for me. How about you, Eustace?
Very well. Let's begin.
Okay. Wave goodbye. Refamiliarize.
Good luck, Reen.
Do us all a favor and knock him off his high horse.
With
I
pleasure.
won't let you down.
Accelerate, brake, hold reverse, and adjust direction. Seems easy enough.
I'm ready, you.
As am I. Now demonstrate to me the strength of your resolve.
All right, let's get started. Positions, everyone. 3, 2, 1, go!
Hang in there, Reen!
Knock that jerk down a peg or two.
Take a left here.
Use this path here.
Everyone's really into this.
Increase. Okay, I got it. So I won.
Yes, I won.
All right.
Your performance was admirable, I'll admit.
Now, for the real part.
The advantage is mine, Eustace. Let's settle this once and for all.
Come on.
No matter. A handicap like this will hardly pose a problem for me. Come at me, Reen.
Let's do this.
Eustace
Come
Alborea.
at me with all you have.
My turn. All right, let's
Now's our
Noble command.
let's move. Let's move. Here I go. Here I go.
This isn't.
Okay, it's safe for now.
That was easy. Well, you're coming with me, buddy. Down.
Looks like I win this one.
I should have expected no less. It's hard to believe how much your swordsmanship has improved in such a short period of time.
Don't sell yourself short, Eustace. If I'd held back even a little, I'd be the one kneeling on the ground right now. Your skills really shone through, both in the race and our duel.
I can't pretend to have held back either. The victory is well and truly yours, Reen.
Reen! Eustace!
Are you both all right?
We're fine. And this guy's coming with us now.
Hey, guys.
You're already finished?
You couldn't have waited?
No.
The verdict should be plainly obvious.
Yeah, I managed to scrape through. It was pretty close, though.
Not really.
Was it?
Does that mean you'll come back with us?
I fought with all my might. I performed to the very best of my abilities, holding nothing back. And even then, I couldn't compare to your strength and resolve. With that, I have no more reservations. The path I should take is the same as yours.
Yeah!
About time.
That damn time, buddy. Up and at 'em.
We're happy to have you with us, of course. We'll find the answers we seek together. And together, we'll bring Crow back too.
Yeah.
You can count on me. Starting today, I am a member of Class 7 once again.
Yeah.
I'll show my father and brother just how I believe one bearing the name Alberea should live.
Up and at 'em, boyo. Finally, Class 7's been reunited.
Honestly, you really know how to stir up drama.
I feel embarrassed just watching you two.
Oh,
There's
can
nothing
it?
to feel embarrassed about. This is just part of how we are as a class.
That's very true.
There are some things you learn only by directly confronting those you care about. I know this much from experience. As do you. Do you not, Machias?
Well, sure, I guess.
Well, with one obvious exception, you've finally got all of Class 7 back together again.
Now all that's left is to get Crow to stop what he's doing and get him back in the team.
Which means it's probably time to start thinking about what to do next.
I wouldn't celebrate your paltry victory just yet.
Who are you?
Who was that?
Up there.
Is it finally time to see who you are? Wait. Oh, you! That's who you are. I didn't even recognize you without the armor.
Who are they?
One of them is wearing armor.
Ouroboros.
Crap.
Well, here we go. The Eisenritter. One of them, at least.
Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. I'm afraid I've come to thoroughly put a damper on your reunion. I hope you don't mind.
She knows us?
Just who are you?
It wouldn't hurt to introduce myself, I suppose. I am a lady after all.
Was your name Duvald or something? Duvali.
My name is Duvali. I'm the head knight of the Stahlritter, an esteemed group led by Ouroboros' 7th Anguis in all her glory. And it is by her order that I have come here today.
And why do you want us?
You're with Ouroboros?
Why does Arianhod want us?
7th Anguis? You can't mean the Steel Maiden.
Looks like our luck just ran out.
Might I ask if the Stahlritter is somehow related to the Eisenritter? The name is eerily similar. Even their only difference in name is related, with iron and steel being two metals.
Oh, you're the Arseid, aren't you? Are you curious? I'll bet you are. Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Of course you're not.
Pardon?
Does it bug you? Does it?
Kinda, but I'll tear it out of your lips eventually. The truth.
Your curiosity is going to build and eat away at you until you can't even sleep at night.
Gonna be honest with you, I expected you to be a lot more serious.
Sucks to be you.
Thanks, Duvali.
Is she really with Ouroboros?
I don't know.
I'm not quite that curious. I wouldn't want to pressure you into discussing something you aren't comfortable sharing.
Hold on a minute. There's no point in pretending you don't care. I know full well you do.
Okay, whatever. What about the other guy?
She doesn't act like it, but there's no doubting she's extremely powerful.
So it seems. And the guy with her's a complete monster as far as pure power goes, too.
He must be an enforcer.
Leaving that aside for the moment, I've already introduced myself. It's only proper for you to do. Ugh! Why are you still up there? Get down here right this instant!
Lazy.
What do you need me for? You can handle him just fine yourself.
Oh, for goodness sake! You're supposed to be number 1. Would it kill you to even put the tiniest bit of effort into your job?
Number 1?
Number 1? Then he's an enforcer just like Sharon and Phantom Thief B.
Huh.
Okay, you win. Arguing with you's gonna end up taking more effort than actually fighting.
I would imagine number 1's a pretty
And
big
you,
deal.
Racer, might be worth my time. That race before was kind of fun to watch, so let's see what you got.
All right. Enforcer number 1, McBurn.
The name's McBurn. Some call me the Almighty Conflagration.
Almighty Conflagration.
And talk is cheap. I hate conversations that just drag on and on. So let's skip to the good part, okay?
All right. What is that?
The power radiating from him is incredible.
What are those flames?
I don't know. They ain't normal. And here we go.
Shall we begin? My swift swordsmanship was taught to me by my illustrious lord, the Steel Maiden. And you haven't a chance in hell of withstanding it.
Okay, so, oh boy.
I've gone to the trouble of coming down here. Do me a favor and try lasting a minute before you call it quits.
Your arrogance will be your undoing.
Give them everything you've got.
Of course.
Okay, so,
Don't
oh god.
die too easy on me now.
Now, draw your weapons.
How about some of this?
I'm immediately spamming all the mastercrafts I have because the thing is, we need to kill,
Time to stop holding back.
we need to kill Jubilee before or anything else happens.
Come on.
Oh crap.
What? Sure thing.
Alright, we have these Zerum capsules for a reason.
Thanks.
Come on. What the hell? This isn't.
Onward.
I suppose I should thank you.
Sure thing.
You have my thanks.
By doing that, we get extra AP.
This is impossible.
Flames of Judgment. Oh, good thing I did that.
Strong.
Push my luck.
At least got Jubilee. AP increased by 3.
Man, is that really what you call everything you got?
This can't be happening.
How can they be so strong?
I've never fought anyone so strong in my life. Not by a long shot.
Damn. He's tough.
We were able to knock that knight down at least.
You suck.
Ugh. I can't believe I lost to mere students. And of course, one of them had to be an Arsate. This is so humiliating!
I'll give you a break. Were you even trying? I thought you beat Luve once.
That's how you say his name?
Sorry side of a fight.
Lue?
I did. Granted, he won the other 99 or so battles. And I was! I simply slipped, that's all!
Sure.
Hmm? Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
What? Mixed what?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. If you haven't noticed yourself, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you.
Mixed?
If you haven't, it's probably not much anyway.
How are you talking about?
Huh? What are you...
Mixed.
Anyway, I'm out of here. You can take care of handing him over to the Duke.
You can't possibly be serious! You won't help even a teensy bit? It's a little much to handle all by myself.
Nah, I'm tired of this already. Maybe if one of them could seriously give me a run for my Mira, I'd consider it, but...
One run for your Mira coming right up.
Sarah!
Huh? It couldn't be.
She finally made it.
Lightning! Purple lightning!
Huh?
Where did that come from?
Instructor! Hell yeah! Goddamn time you showed yourself.
Nice.
Looks like I was right to her.
Instructor!
I wasn't expecting to find you fighting monsters of this caliber.
You're Instructor Sarah?
Where have you been? Instructor Sarah Valstein.
Sorry for the wait, but don't you worry your pretty little heads none.
Now that I'm here, I won't let them lay a finger on
It's
you.
about damn time you made yourself appear.
How could I call myself your homeroom teacher if I did?
Thanks.
Now Class 7 really is back together.
You're the Purple Lightning, aren't you?
Huh. Hey, I've heard of you.
What? We aren't dreaming, are we?
Now we really got it back together.
Was this your doing, Eustace?
I used a secret channel to contact her.
Thank you,
She was to be
boyo.
our insurance if things took a turn for the worse.
You got some damn good insurance, mate.
I knew you'd still be hanging in there, Sarah.
But of course.
Yeah.
I owe you one for taking care of them for me, Tova.
So, now, I think this evens things up a bit.
Do you seriously want to keep fighting? Surely you don't believe you'll win because you're an A-rank bracer.
You ask me, this is more like it. Not like there are any towns nearby I can burn down, so maybe it's time I stopped holding back.
Oh, here's that flame again. What is that fire?
Black flames?
Yeah.
Those are just like...
Wait.
Hold on a moment! I know I said I wanted help, but I'd rather you didn't set me on fire in the process.
What kind of flames do you have?
What the devil are you doing up there?
Uh-oh.
The hell? That sounds like...
Uh-oh. Not good.
Isn't that Duke Alberea?
Father? Or no?
Lord Eustace.
Eustace, what is the meaning of this?
Screw you.
You dare to leave a letter like that and simply disappear? Have you gone mad?
Letter?
Hey, Duke. You mind staying out of this? I was getting all fired up there before you came and ruined everything.
Silence! This has nothing to do with you. I will not stand for behavior like this, Eustace. You will do as I say.
You are no puppet master, asshole.
Your selfish actions will smear mud on the good Alberea name. Is that what you want?
My intentions are as I outlined in the contents of that letter. I intend to walk my own path with my classmates at my side. I have no wish to dirty the Alberea name. On the contrary, I wish to find for myself how I should live as one who bears it.
Eustace. What is this drivel? I always knew what a mistake it was to accept you into this family.
Yeah, Eustace. The urge is growing.
Come forth, Knights of Kreutzen!
Ah, crap. I think it's time for Valimar. Yep, we need Valimar now. Alright.
Oh boy. Here comes trouble.
These must be the soldats from Oryx Fort.
I don't recognize that one either.
Yeah, that's a
Must
new
be
one.
a new model.
Valimar. Heavily armored soldat, a Hector. Valimar, gonna need you, man.
Yeah, there goes any interest I had left. Have a blast. See ya.
Always be so indifferent.
Even just teleport with fire.
Reen.
Yep, it's time. Let's do it,
Looks like
buddy.
it's your turn to shine.
Then, this is a do-or-die moment. Make it count, Reen.
All right, buddy.
Heed my call.
Valimar!
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Let's go!
Acknowledged.
Come on, buddy. Take flight. Once we get through here, we'll have truly brought everyone back to Ymir. We'll have all our friends back together. All of Class 7 returned. Let's do it.
An ash-colored knight? Huh. So that's the foul fiend that caused trouble for the soldiers from the Twin Dragons Bridge.
Oh, so that's the Ashen Knight?
The very same great knight that fought near Trista at that.
And I can sense even more mana coming from it now than I could then.
Its form is most impressive.
As one, Valimar. Let's do it. Alright then. We've also got a new sword to work with, apparently. I remember. So, you ready?
Go forth, my knights! With them in our custody, the top spot in the Alliance is as good as mine. Show them the terrifying strength of the newest addition to our army!
Yes, Your Grace.
You've got nothing. Bring it. Come here.
That one looks tough. Heavily armored, too. But I'm sure Valimar can take it.
Right! Let's do this! I'm counting on you, Valimar!
Understood.
Let's do it!
Use your Link's Web.
Okie dokie, let's do it. So, apparently we need to focus on the car is what the guide mentions to me. We can focus on the head later, or the body later, or the Hector, my goodness. Ugh. Ah.
Right.
Restores 20 CP for 3 turns. Fire element. Chivalrous Runes, Gale Raid, Sacred Blade, Moonlight Blade, Crescent Shell, Lordly Flare. Dragon Blade, Radiant Wings, and Aqua Matter.
Sorry, would you mind?
I'll show you how it's done.
Okay, we can actually swap between them. Defense and ADF F minus 25% for 3 turns.
I leave this to you.
Understood.
We're gonna check everyone's things. Strength plus 25%.
I leave this to you.
No problem.
Accelerate. Can act again quickly.
Can you handle this?
I'll take it from here.
Defense plus 25%.
Sorry for the trouble.
Use this with me.
I'll show you how it's done.
Chivalry Runes.
It's working. Keep it up.
Almost done with it.
Just a little more.
My turn. I'll help.
Spirit. Get rid of this. There goes the tank.
Great, just one more.
Now we just gotta take care of you.
Let's go!
Oh,
Gotcha!
Very well. Allow me.
Charge up. Strengthen. Go for that.
I'll handle this.
Chivalry Runes. Seal 100% chance.
Bring it on!
Heavy charge. Not chance.
Gotcha!
Counter!
Let's go! Gotcha! Now! Gotcha!
All up!
It's working! Keep it up!
Morning moon.
Bring it on!
I'll handle this. I leave this
What
to
does
you.
Lisa have if my memory serves? 20 CP.
Sorry, what do you want?
No, go back to useless. Chivalry boons. Shoulder cannons. You missed.
Gotcha!
That's it! Just a little more!
Morning moon.
My turn.
Chivalry boons. You're finished.
Gotcha!
Perish.
Let's go!
Unite.
Follow me!
Reblade.
Leave it to me! Go! Sacred Blade!
End it. Farewell.
You didn't do half bad that time.
Pathetic.
This can't be happening. How could our new soldat be defeated?
So. Any more?
You think he's ready, Celine?
He should be.
Let's get out of here. Everybody, together!
Reen!
Give us a hand, Emma! We're going to open the spirit path!
Right!
Everybody! Now, go!
A transportation spell?
Time to make our escape!
Go, go, go!
Wait! Eustace, you can't leave like this. I won't allow it.
Do it.
Farewell for now, Father. Please give my regards to Rufus as well. It is my dearest wish that you won't repeat the mistake you made with Ymir a second time. Or no, might I ask you to return the horse I borrowed to the mansion?
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Farewell. We're finally back together.
Wait, I say! That is an order, Eustace!
You control no one. Farewell. We finally have Class 7 returned again. Everyone's back together. Last Class 7 found, they left Berea, but even with all of them finally together, their feelings remained mixed. The reunion itself was a reason for joy, and yet each of them was left with a nasty sense of foreboding at the forefront of their minds. They were face to face with the Alliance's leading generals as well as a newer, more powerful kind of soldat. That, along with the realization of just how powerful Ouroboros' enforcers could be, left them with happiness and fear in equal measure. Guided by Valmar, they made their way back to Ymir. We're back. We even got our motorcycle! Well, we're back. Sorry for overworking you like that, Valmar.
That is not a concern. With every battle that is overcome, my operational efficiency increases. This is a sign that you too are growing, my Wickener.
Me?
I will return to a state of inactivity. Should you require me, you need only to call my name.
Looks like he fell asleep. We should let him rest for a while.
So, you right, Yus?
Useless. Useless.
Are you sure you're okay with leaving things that way? With your dad, I mean. I made my decision. I've no regrets. And now that I've made it, I intend to always look forward, not backwards.
That's a great way to look at it, Useless.
Just don't go overexerting yourself. It's disturbing to hear you try and comfort me.
My, you've all matured so much since I last saw you.
Well, I've been through a hell of a lot to get here.
So it seems. What's that?
Yeah, Valimar even I didn't even know you could bring motorcycles. The overbike?
Was it transported here along with us? Well, it's fairly close by. Must have been drawn to the spirit path.
I didn't even... Thanks, Val. I didn't know you could transport inanimates. But let's go see the rest of Class 7. And finally be together again. Yay! Toval and Sarah can overdrive. The number of overdrive icons in battle has increased to 2. Save up a second overdrive for later use. That's amazing. They can be used immediately one after another too, allowing for new strategic possibilities. Class 7! Yay! I'm tearing up, damn it. We're all back!
Welcome home, Rean. I see you were able to find the rest of your classmates.
Yeah, this is everyone.
It sure wasn't easy.
All that's left is Crow, but we'll get to him eventually.
Someone didn't make it easy to find them, though.
Yeah.
Regardless, we wouldn't have been able to make it here if not for you all coming to find us. Thank you.
And naturally, that goes for you too, Celine.
Yeah, whatever. It's good to see you guys again.
Yay!
The winds must have been on your side.
Okay, my turn!
This feels right. Damn. Wow.
Aw, why'd you move out of the way?
Uses has prepared in advance to destroy child.
Because you were trying to hug me, obviously.
Never change, buddy.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
He really doesn't.
Still, while I expected you to return with your classmates, I wasn't expecting you to bring back Sarah, too.
Where have you been,
Not
Sarah?
that anything would ever happen to you, of course. I didn't doubt your safe return for a moment, Lady Sarah.
Thanks, I guess.
Certainly has gotten lively around here.
Yeah!
It sure has. You're looking a lot better, Dad.
Yay!
I'm still a ways from being back to my old self, but I'm finding it a lot easier to walk around. Sharon and Captain Claire have kindly been handling both the village's security and correspondence with the other regions, which means I can focus on my health.
We're doing nothing special, really. We're simply glad to see your condition steadily improving.
Yay!
That's not true at all. You've done so much for us. I don't even know where to begin thanking you. And Rean, I want you to know that we're both so proud of what you've accomplished. It couldn't have been easy coming this far, but you did it. You should hold your head high.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it alone. It was only possible because everyone was with me.
Well, I think we've been standing out here long enough. I've had rooms prepared for you all at the Phoenix Wing, so go ahead and rest there.
Yippee!
Oh, nice.
Isn't that where we stayed during our last visit?
That's the one. I imagine you must all be exhausted after all that's transpired in the past few days.
The open-air bath's finally been repaired, too. If you get the chance, you should enjoy a nice, relaxing bath after all your hard work.
It is so nice to see everybody together again. So, now we gotta figure out what to do from here, though. And I imagine this also probably is going to be the conclusion of Act 1. Thus, they left for the Phoenix Wings to recover from the exhaustion they had built over the past 2 days. Thanks to the manager's kindness, they had the building largely to themselves, so they enjoyed a relaxing dinner and soak in the springs. And after agreeing that they would discuss what to do the following afternoon, they returned to their rooms to sleep. No. Feels all correct again. Hey!
So peaceful tonight. Everyone's probably fast asleep by now. We might have spent all our time apart in different ways, all with different things on our minds. But now we're finally back together as a class. Wasn't easy getting this far, but we have one less thing to worry about now. And I had all of Elisa's support and encouragement. It's thanks to her that I've been able to make it this far. Hang in there, Elise. I'll bring you and Princess Alphen back safely. I promise. And when I do, I'll be sure to thank you again for giving me all I needed to come as far as I have. We still have to sit down and discuss what we're going to do from here on out, too. Can we even figure something like that out by tomorrow? I've got to bring at least some ideas to the table, but what? I'm happy we're together again, but we've got a lot to decide about our future. And it's something we need to decide as a team. Everyone's had their own challenges to face and problems to conquer, but each of them faced what they were given head on. We ended up apart, but no one lost hope. Instead, everyone tried to make the best out of the circumstances they were dealt. Thinking back on our reunions, I think the one who left the strongest impression was... Come on, is this even a contest? Elisa. I think it would have been Elisa. She blamed herself more than anyone about how we parted ways in Trista. I could see how worried she was for me. Even now, I'm sure she's worried about her mother and the Rhineford Company. She's still putting everyone else first, just like she always does. She did all she could to bring us together again. I wish I could be like her. I wish I could be that strong.
Rean, are you there?
Hi? Hello.
Elisa, I didn't think anyone else would come here so late at night. Sorry, I'll get out.
There's no need to shout. I actually already knew that you were here. I'd asked the manager beforehand.
Oh.
So I thought now might be a good time to talk with you.
Okay.
Pardon?
Pardon? Confusion.
There's really nothing like a warm bath on a cold winter's day. Gazing up at the night sky, feeling the warmth of the spring coursing through your whole body. This is such bliss.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's my favorite time of year to relax in the springs, too.
Breen.
But both of us bathing in here together is really not a good idea.
Breen.
Doesn't it bother you even a little? The two of us here alone feels kind of...
What's the big deal? I'm covered up, aren't I? I'd appreciate it if you didn't stare so hard, though. I might have managed to pluck up the courage to come in here, but it's still kind of embarrassing.
Well, I wasn't doing it on purpose. Sorry.
Thank you, Reen.
But what made you need to pluck up the courage to come in here to begin with? You said you wanted to talk. Anything in particular?
Well, I just wanted to thank you.
Yeah?
Thank me? Thank me for what? I don't feel like I've done anything that warrants being thanked.
You have, though. And for everything, really. I wanted to thank you for surviving all this time so that we could meet again. And I wanted to thank you for coming all the way to Nord to get me. Maybe we can't be here with Crow, but because of you, the rest of us are back together again.
Yeah.
Because of me? That's not true. Besides, it was only because of you guys that I was able to do anything at all.
I knew you'd say that. Still, I feel like Class 7 is what it is because you're at its center. We had faith that you get back up on your feet and fight. And it's because you followed through that we've come this far. I'm not the only one who feels that way either. So, thank you, Reen.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! Knock it off with the laughing! Wasn't easy to come here and say all of this, you know.
I'm sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. It just finally hit home that everything Elise said was true. I had no idea that everyone was thinking of me as much as they were, or that so many people were looking out for me. It just made me realize all over again how blind I've been all this time. So I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
Well, I can accept that. And now that you know, I don't want you to ever forget it.
Yeah.
We've been through so much together, Reen. We have a bond so strong, nothing can ever break it.
Don't worry. I won't forget. Now that Class 7 is together again, I'm sure we'll be able to go back to the Academy one day.
Yeah.
As long as we don't give up, I know we can make that a reality. So, let's give it everything we've got.
Of course.
No. At least a strength and bond. Level 4. Othotheles. What? Another free day. So, what to do? Okay, our meeting in the Phoenix Wings cafeteria is until this afternoon, which means I've got plenty of time to figure out what we can do beforehand. Maybe it'd help to ask the others about what's on their minds too. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Bonding points. This time, Laura, Emma, Eustace, and Sarah have 2 bonding events each that can be viewed instead of 1. Talking to one of these characters after viewing their first bonding event will allow you to view their second. What? Oh my goodness, 7 points! We had 3 before! We had 3! Oh god, I see why I'm looking at the guide and I see why we get 7, because there are so many people you can hang out with. Oh Jesus. Uh-oh. Wait. There might be things that there may be bonding events that we actually want or have to do to some degree. Oh, wait, never mind. Well, sort of. Okay, I'll explain. So first off, who can we all have our bonding events with? We can hang out with Gaius, Elliot, Eustace, Sarah, Emma, Milliam, Claire, Sharon, Laura, Fee, and Elisa. However, of those, Emma has 2 bonding events. Eustace has 2 bonding events. Laura has 2 bonding events. And Sarah has 2 bonding events. So, yeah. Okay, so also I might be a bit in trouble, question mark? Okay, first off. Well, let's do the okay. I'm trying to think here, but so how do I explain this? We want to hang out with Claire, Sharon, and Toval. The reason why is because apparently if you can get Link level 3 with those 3 by the end of the chapter, what are my current Link levels with them? Sharon's level 2, Claire's level 2, Toval's level 2. The thing is, if we get them to level 3, then we can actually get a unique accessory from them by the time we get to the end of this chapter. I assume that means because it's probably as I figured, where we're probably gonna lose those 3 as I thought. Before we do that though, how about we have some fun? By that I mean A3! Ooh-wee. You do not get to miss any of these, basically. Oh god. Screw you, game! I don't actually know if I'll be able to beat this. Hang on. Never mind. We're good. I for some reason think it's always going to be different timings or whatever. Best
Did it!
new record. Passion leggings. Purple dotted board. You can now select board. Okay, so I do want to try and get these accessories, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I mentioned earlier that we might want to 10 Gaius guaranteed, but apparently I was wrong. Okay, let me explain. What is the current level of Gaius? Level 70. So, wow, he's level 70? Jeez, a piece. The reason why I thought... So here's the thing. The guide mentions that if you attend Gaius' bonding event, you actually get a craft for him. However, that's not the only way to get the craft. You will get the exact same craft regardless if you reach level 75 with Gaius. However, if you do his bonding event right now, you get it early. Curious, but I think I'll be okay without it. But I also want to try and get the rank level with the 3, if I can. So we're going to try and do that. So we're going to go to their bonding events first. Where is which? Sharon is at the shop. That is not the shop. That's the shop. Eustace, you already have everything leveled up. Same with you. Might as well exchange all of that. Put on the Estelle. Put on the Estelle. I don't care who you are. Put on the Estelle cover. It's funny. It's funny. There's something very funny about me. I don't know why. Shop. Master Quartz. Nope. Bunch of weapons stuff, but we'll probably be fine. I'll wait to upgrade until the later. So, let's take a look at this again. How much Link experience do I have with... Oh, it doesn't even say specifics. Oh, I didn't even realize. Whoops. Okay, hang on. Sharon... We might not be able to get... Hang on. We're not going to be able to get Claire's, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we can get Claire's. Well, I'll try and at least get both Sharon and Toval at the very least. Doing some shopping, Sharon?
That's right. Since you'll all be gathering for a discussion of the Phoenix Wings, I thought I might be able to help out in the kitchen. I also thought I could prepare some food for your father, seeing as your mother has other business to attend to.
That's awfully generous of you. Thanks.
With several Ouroboros members having recently revealed themselves to us, I can't but assume they're up to something. I'd like you to know, Reen, that no matter what happens, my alliance will always lie with you and your classmates. Please ensure that whatever you decide on this afternoon is something you can do without regret.
Sharon, I swear we will. Glad to have your support.
Till the end of time.
It's great to know she's got our back, but she's still cooking for Dad. Maybe I can help her out with that. I have an idea, actually, how I can actually fix the situation I've put myself into. It'll take my own time up, but I'm going to do it so I can try and get every accessory. They seem good, so I want them, okay? Well, even if you are looking out for us, that doesn't mean I can't help you with cooking for my dad. Might as well try to pay him back a little bit for all the years of love and devotion, right?
I'm sure your father would be overjoyed to hear that. As soon as I'm done with shopping, we can head over to the kitchen.
Apparently this is also the only in-game day the only day in the game where certain characters can have 2 bonding events, which is interesting. Oh well. After seeing that Reen's mother was out, they started making a hearty meal for his father. Oh, you're making Ymir-style borscht. Good idea. It's got plenty of vegetables, and it should be great for warming up to boot.
I couldn't agree more. All of the protein in the meat I'll be using should help accelerate his recovery as well. Master Reen, could I trouble you to chop the vegetables? If you would, I'll set about preparing the meat and seasoning the soup.
Sure. It's times like these where she seems just like any other maid. Takes me back to watching her cook for us in the dorm. It's hard to believe that she's actually an enforcer for Ouroboros sometimes.
Ow! Is something wrong? Heavens, you sliced your finger.
Sorry, I should have been paying more attention. I didn't cut too deeply, so it should be fine.
Oh no, that won't do at all. Would you hold still a moment, please? I'll stop the bleeding.
What? Hey, no! No! What the... No! Sharon, what are you... This is awkward. What? Stop it.
There, that should do the trick.
Sharon, I'm not sure it's a good idea to start sucking on people's fingers out of the blue like that.
Any particular reason? I'll bring you a badge, so please wait in the adjacent room.
You are, The only word I'm gonna use to describe you is, freaky. She's messing with me again, isn't she?
There we are, all better. Please leave the rest of the work to me. You should give your finger time to heal.
You're probably right. Sorry I couldn't be more help.
You needn't be sorry, Master Reen. You made a valuable contribution as it was. It brought back memory of Lady Elisa's younger days, too. Whenever she fell or scraped her knees, she would always start crying for me and come and help her.
Oh, how sweet. I can picture how embarrassed she'd be if she learned Sharon was telling people this. Come to think of it, you've been working for the Reinford family for a while now, haven't you?
7 years, in fact. It was shortly after Mr. Reinford's passing. I cannot begin to thank Madam Chairman Irina for giving me the chance she did. It was only thanks to her kindness that I was able to begin a new life under her employ.
Really? Does that mean you've never been a maid before she hired you, then? Is that why you're so devoted to her? Is it because you wanted to have another life aside from Ouroboros, and that Elisa's mother, Irina, she was able to give you that? What were you before the... Oh.
As you no doubt suspect, I lived as an enforcer. A mission given to me by Ouroboros was what first led me to meet her, and she wasted no time in trying to hire me. I served in both capacities concurrently after that.
You won't find many executives who would knowingly hire an agent of Ouroboros. She never ceases to amaze, huh?
She certainly doesn't. Nonetheless, it was thanks to her that I was able to find a new path of my own. It's too late for me to turn back and change what's already been done, but she was willing to give me a different future.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. I was simply thinking out loud. Regardless of what happened in the past, my love for the Reinford family will never waver. Nor will my devotion to Class 7, Master Reen. I shall continue to do all that I can to serve you.
Thank you. I know we can always count on you. And everyone else knows that too. I hope we'll always stay fondly in your thoughts, Sharon. Sharon returned to making the meal. Okay, that gives us level 3 for you. So that means that when the chapter ends, we'll be getting a accessory for you. From you, I should say. Next up, where's Tobel? Actually, hang on. There is a hidden quest we can actually do today, right now. Go to the tavern. Well, there's Tobel.
Hey there, congrats on finally getting all your classmates back together. Glad to see you're all safe too. Not like they ever seem like the kind of people who go down easily.
Yeah, you're right. The hard part's still yet to come, though. We might all finally be reunited, but now we need to sit down and decide exactly what it is that we need to do to make a difference.
Well, good luck with that. By the way, completely unrelated, but mind if I ask you a small favor?
A favor? It's not often that you ask favors of me.
You see, we got a noble called Annabella staying here at the moment. I haven't seen her since she left to go fishing here yesterday.
She's been gone for a whole day?
That's right. She always seemed crazy about her fishing, but this is the first time she's been gone this long. It's the middle of winter too, so I'm a bit worried about her. If you're free, I'd really appreciate it if you went looking for her.
Yeah, I can help you out. Our discussion isn't until a bit later. If she went out to fish, I'm guessing she's probably somewhere on the valley behind the village.
That's what I figured too. The hard part's finding out how far down the path she's on. I don't have any leads there either. You're just gonna have to comb it from top to bottom.
Alright, I'll be sure to bring her back as soon as I can. Okay. This will actually give me a chance to start, You don't have a hangout spot, do you, Toval? I just realized that. I don't know how I didn't even notice that before, but that's going to make this significantly more difficult. But first, we're going to hang out with Claire. Where is Claire? Claire's down here. But my strategy before can still work. It just means a hell of a lot more work for me. Come, Claire? Is something wrong?
Hello, Reen. It's nothing major. I just received an update from one of my men that contains some information I found personally relevant.
Oh, well, I won't pry. At the risk of sounding condescending, try not to push yourself too hard. Today's one of the few chances we'll get to rest.
I appreciate the concern. Still, you have bigger things to worry about than my well-being. Like the future of Class 7, for example. And with the town's defenses as solid as they are, now's the perfect time to sit back and figure it all out.
She's putting on a brave face, but I can tell she's more exhausted than she's letting on. Well, since we're so well defended, why don't we both take a little time to unwind? They have billiards at the Phoenix Wings, if you're interested. What do you say?
Well, given how many people we have trying to keep the town safe. Sure, I'll take you up on that offer.
You play pool? Dang.
I can't believe you just pocketed all the balls in one shot. Fortunately, they all moved exactly how I calculated they would. I'm sorry. I've ended the game before you even had a chance to take a shot, haven't I?
Thinking about it, games like these seem exactly like the kind of thing you'd be good at. I was probably walking into a bear trap the moment I invited you.
Granted, I should have at least tried to hold back a little. Sorry. Lecter would have done a better job at making the game more enjoyable for both sides. All the while leaving certain elements up to chance to keep things interesting.
The lines right up with my impression of him, too. I always did peg him as a trickster. Still, I wish I was a better player. I'd be able to put up a halfway decent fight in that case.
Well, how about I give you a few pointers while we're here?
You don't mind?
Not at all. I can teach you some valuable skills that are guaranteed to help. Making good use of them will be down onto you, but they should allow you to improve your score when playing.
Well, if you're sure that you don't mind. Happily teaching. Nice.
Well done. It's a 9-ball pocketed as well.
Thanks. To be honest, this is the first time I've been able to pocket all the balls without making a single mistake. You really are a natural at teaching.
I wouldn't have been able to do anything at all if you weren't such a capable pupil. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to keep practicing with you if you're up for it.
Really? You're a kind person, Captain.
What makes you say that?
Well, it's true. You went out of your way to help us out countless times on our field study days. And now you've chosen to accompany us here and help with protecting the village. It's easy to forget sometimes that you're part of the RMP or an Ironblood. Feels like you're always there, watching over us from the shadows, and I really do appreciate it.
I think you're overstating how much I've really done. I'm a Thor's graduate as well, after all, so I can't help but want to look out for others from the academy. In some ways, I just want to act like I'm still there, looking out for my classmates like an upperclassman would.
Well, whatever your reasons, that doesn't change that I'm still grateful. I can't say for sure, seeing as I only have a younger sister, but if I had an older one, I have a feeling she would be just like you. What? Claire? Captain? was that all about?
Don't mind me. Please, try to think of it as nothing more than a meaningless gesture.
Well, if you say so.
Regardless, I intend to continue doing whatever I can to aid you in the future. My primary duty may be to serve the railway military police, or carry out the will of Chancellor Osborne, but I have no reason to believe that I'll ever be anything other than an ally to you in Class 7.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I know that any help you can give will go a long way for us. While Rean still had no idea what prompted her sudden embrace, he wasn't able to press the subject further. For conversation, however, they suddenly made their way back outside. Yep, this is gonna be a while, but I can do it. Okay, can't hang out with any of those people that give accessories anymore, but now I can choose who I want to hang out with. Elisa is obvious answer. She's upstairs. I should probably save. I have to now go back up top. Delete previous saves. Not there. Hello, why are you looking at guns? What are you doing in here, Elisa?
Your mother told me I could find some tools in here, so here I am. I need them for the work I'm going to be doing on the Orbital bike.
Wait, you know how the bike works well enough to do that?
Well, an engine's an engine, right? I should be able to tinker with it. After all Angelica's done for us, I at least want to make sure she gets her precious bike back in top condition.
Be nice if I gave her a hand. Need a hand there? Sounds like a two-person job to me, and I'd feel bad making you do all the work when Angelica left it in my care.
I figured you'd say that. It'd probably go more smoothly with an extra pair of hands, so sure. Alright, that's everything around the Orb Legend taken care of. I could probably do with being taken for a test ride at some point, though. Oh, I should oil the moving parts, too.
Man, you really are amazing. I knew you were good with orbital technology and all. I didn't expect you to be able to perform maintenance as well.
All this is just a stopgap, really. I had a few chances to look at it back at the academy, too, so I have a vague idea of what needs doing, but that's all.
Doesn't make you any less amazing in my eyes. I mean, Nord, you worked out what was wrong with that truck even when that model of that mortar was... and even knew the model of the mortar that we found. At first, I thought it was just because you're part of the Reinford family, but I feel like that's underselling you now. You must have studied like crazy to know so much.
Well, I did spend a lot of time studying orbital technology even before enrolling at the academy. I used my family name however I could in order to visit RF factories and attend lectures at the Institute of Technology. I'm more than confident I made the most of every chance I had to study and broaden my knowledge of the field.
I have a feeling I know why you did all that too. Was it to rebel against your mother?
Well, I can't deny it. Not to beat a dead horse, but it felt like Mother just stopped caring about us after my father passed away. I mean, she'd stolen the company from Grandfather and everything. How could you do that to your own father? So I suppose you could say all that studying was my way of trying to show her up a little at something. A little, at least.
I see. So were you able to?
Not in the slightest. Now that she's missing, this isn't the time to be thinking about my next act of rebellion either. And you know what? That's fine by me. I made my mind to focus on the future rather than the past for now. I've got to keep up that promise I made to her in Ruhr, after all. I'll be running the company before she knows it.
I think she'd prefer it that way, honestly. Pat.
Huh?
Look at you. You're so engrossed in the bike that you didn't even notice all the snow building up on your head. Still, I think you found the right way to approach things. I'll have to pick up a few pointers from you. Can't let myself get too wrapped up in my past either. And that way, we'll both be able to find the best path for us to take.
I certainly hope so. No. Come on, don't cry. Here, this'll cheer you up.
Aww. Is that a bunny made of snow?
And look, you've got loads of snow on your head too. Don't worry, you can follow me back to Ymir. So stay close, okay?
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
What's wrong?
I can't believe I forgot. Remember how I talked about coming here with my family as a kid? I ended up getting lost out on the mountain. When I started to think I'd be lost forever out While there forever, a boy appeared out of nowhere. He led me all the way back to Ymir. That boy was you, I'm sure of it.
That does ring a bell, actually. The year after that was when the whole thing with my power happened. So I kind of pushed everything else to the back of my mind. Weird. We really did meet when we were kids.
I was only joking about before, but yeah, we really did. I've forgotten all about it too. Probably because it was a scary memory for me.
I don't blame you. Still, you don't get coincidences like this every day. I'd be embarrassed to try and attribute it to something like fate, though.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe if we'd realized sooner, sure. But it makes me happy to know it was you all along.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
It's nothing. Nothing at all. Anyway, let's finish up with the bike, shall we?
Yeah, sure. Worked together to finish the rest of the bike's maintenance, the two of them feeling somewhat awkward around each other due to their recent discovery. Upon their completion, I went to return the tools to Baron Schwarz's study. Okie dokie, so who's up next? I do kind of want to hang out with Sarah, because I think Sarah's probably going to become a permanent party member now. You know what? Yeah, we'll hang out with the characters that we just got, which are Eustace, Emma, and Laura, and Sarah. That way we've at least hung out with everyone at least once at some point. I don't think that's true at all, but that's the logic I'm going with. Who's over here? Sarah!
Well, seeing as Sobel and Miles are safe, I'm guessing all the bracers here in Arabonia are probably okay. I wish I could say the same for our colleagues over in Crossville, though. I can't even get in touch with Wenzel.
The Brenniers?
We go back a ways, yeah. He used to be registered as a bracer here, but eventually he packed up and moved to Crossville. Anyway, leave worrying about the guild to us. You've got enough on your plates as it is. Just focus on what move you guys are gonna make next. If you feel like you need a break, I'd be happy to join you, though.
Maybe I should take her up on that. Sounds nice, actually. Would you mind hanging out for a while?
Breaking while the iron's hot, I see. Alright, I could use the company. I was actually thinking of heading to the tavern for a drink or two. What do you say to a little change of venue?
That's fine with me, but I'll stick to living the dry life.
Figured you'd say that. Come on, then.
Alright. No sooner they arrived at the tavern did Sarah ask Gerald for the alcohol recommendations, and after she offered to pay, Reen settled on a ginger ale.
This is the good stuff. It's got a very mellow taste, but it's sweet and refreshing, too. I had no idea you can make something so good out of rice of all things.
It's a kind of alcohol from the east that Master Kafai brought here, I believe. Gerald said it's called Junmai Shu.
That Master Kafai sure knows his stuff. He sounds like a man I'd love to drink the night away with.
He's always been a bit of a heavy drinker, so I'm pretty sure he'd take you up on that if you asked. But you might want to cut down the booze. With things so shaky now, you never know when you'll need to take action.
I know. I'm not planning on getting myself plastered when you got that discussion later on, so don't freak out. I think I've earned a bit of an alcoholic relaxation time, personally. After all, I went cold turkey while I was in hiding. It was torture. Would you deny your poor instructor some sweet, sweet relief?
Really? Sure, relief. Let's call it that. What have you been doing all this time anyway? We didn't hear so much as a rumor about you.
Oh, I was just lying low, gathering what information I could through connections from my guild years. Information about what's going on elsewhere in the country, the capital in particular, that kind of stuff.
In the capital? Did you manage to find anything out?
No more than you did yourself, I'd say. The Noble Alliance is doing a great job of keeping information from leaking out. After that, I decided to sneak into the Kreutzen province to follow the Alliance's movements from there. And that was when I ended up getting in contact with Eustace.
I see. It's pretty impressive you're able to do so much on your own.
Well, working alone and gathering information are two things I had to get used to during my guild years. That was nothing new for me. If anything, I'm more impressed with everything you've managed to do. I was glad to see everyone here was okay after that Jaeger attack, too. Sounds like it was a high-ranking corps.
Yeah, the Northern Jaegers under orders from Duke Alberea. Fortunately, there were no fatalities, even if the experience was pretty traumatic for everyone. Dad's woken up now too, so there's been no real long-term damage there.
Had the goddess's blessings in that respect. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to help you when you need it most, Reen.
You don't need to apologize. You couldn't have possibly known what was going to happen. Is something wrong? You look distracted all of a sudden.
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking about what a relief it is that your dad's okay. You always seem like such a pleasant man, especially for a noble. Handsome, too.
He's married. I don't like where this is going.
Oh, relax, I'm just kidding. Anyway, all that aside, made it this far, you can make it the rest of the way, too. Just keep your eyes on the future, and that starts by deciding what to do next.
You're right. We'll be counting on your
This stuff is awesome.
Can you at least let me finish before you wind up passing out on the floor? No. Level 3. Deadly Assist. We're not going to hang out with her again. Eustace! Oh, we're going to be back to playing billiards. Deciding on what our class should do has proven more difficult than expected. Still, I left Brayhart so that I could make my own decisions about my life. I'll make this one for myself too. Even if the decision is yours, the burden doesn't have to be. Also, Albray's problems concern every single one of us. There's no reason to need to sort all of this out on your own. We've been with you this long. That's not going to change. Thank you, but I'm aware. But a break would help him clear his mind and make better decisions. Should I drag him into one? You're coming with me. Want to come look at Arthur with me for a bit? Who in blazes is Arthur? Oh, was that the name of our family's horse? God in one. Since you're kind of a horse expert, I'd really appreciate if you could help me out with him for a bit. Why not? I'd like to see him for myself. Lead on. Who the hell is Arthur? Oh, is that a horse? Look at this horse. This is a fine horse. He has a strong air of dignity about it, much like the young horses back at the academy. Yeah, he does. He's pretty friendly too, isn't he? He's been here since Dad took me in, so he's been getting up there in years. He's still got that same energy. Dad still takes him out hunting along with Beto. I see. I imagine his dignified appearance is a result of much experience, then. He does appear to be in dire need of some exercise, however. His muscles aren't quite as defined as they should be. Wow, I'm amazed you could tell. You're not in the riding club for nothing. He hasn't had much of a chance to get out and about since Dad was injured, so that's probably why. Then, if we can, I'd like to do something about that. I'll say you could giving him a good brushing before we take him out. I think he'd like that a lot, actually. Brushing Arthur and gave him all the care and adoration a horse could dream of, Reen and Eustace took him out on the mountain path. Yippee! He seems really happy to be out of the village. It's been a while since he last had a chance. So it appears. I imagine that he would rather go out hunting with his master, however. Horses are always far more comfortable with their usual rider. My family and the riding clubs are no exception. That makes sense. But with Dad's injuries, I don't think he'll be fit to go hunting out anytime soon. Speaking of the riding club, do you have any clue about what's going on back at Thor's? You were the one who managed to get the bike out there, so I figured you might know something. Mind you that I was only able to do so through the Noble Alliance. I tried to make use of my position as a member of House Albrea as best I could, but unfortunately, my authority pales in comparison to Father or Rufus's, so I'm afraid that was the most I could do. That's a shame. Still, I appreciate you trying. I really do owe you a lot, even for little things like helping me look after Arthur. I hardly think I deserve your thanks. Being my father's son, some of the responsibility for his disgraceful actions falls upon my shoulders as well. I have a duty to do all within my power to atone for that to both Baron Schwarzer and Ymir's people. I'm sure my brother feels similarly, even if he appears to be prioritizing his role in the Civil War at the moment. Like I said back in Berehard, there's no reason for you to feel responsible for what happened here. I understand that you're concerned about your father and your brother, but dwelling on the past benefits no one. All we can do is keep moving forward. You do have a point. No burden out there exists that you should have to shoulder alone. As long as you remember Class 7, as long as we're together, we'll be able to carry the weight of any burden. One would think I'd be used to how our class works by now. And the Imperial nobility should show its spirit through actions over words. Exactly. We both know what we need to do. We swore to one another when we fought that moment you came back to us. Indeed. And I fully intend to do as promised. No. Continued walking along with Arthur and eventually descended. Upon their return, they gave him a generous helping of food before going back to Phoenix Wings. Level 3. Art Spore and Bowerful Strike. Next up, Baron Schwarzer's mansion. Laura! This episode's going to be going on quite a bit longer than the rest, but I want to do it regardless.
Even the air here feels clean. It's not hard to see why Yoon Kafai was so fond of this village. I hope that I'll get the chance to bring Father and Klaus here one day.
We'd be happy to have them. And don't worry, I'm sure they'll have plenty of chances once the war's over.
I hope so. I suppose that's another reason for us to hasten its conclusion. I'm still at a loss as to how, though. What should we do, I wonder?
She's definitely racking her brain over this. Maybe a break would do her some good. Hang out. Why don't we go somewhere and take a break? It's good to take a breather sometimes when you're stuck on a difficult problem.
That sounds reasonable. In that case, I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you escort me to your room?
What? What? Okay. Sword.
So this is your bedroom? The decor has something of an Eastern feel to it. Fitting for a former student of Yoon Kafai's. Is there anything here that's particularly representative of the Eight-Leaf School?
I should have known. You caught me off guard when you asked to see my room, but it figures that's what you were interested in.
Why would you be surprised?
Oh, it's nothing. As for your question, I don't have all that much, I'm afraid. Wait. Actually, I have some tea leaves Master Kafai gave to Dad a while back, I think. How about it? You up for having some green tea?
Really? I'd like that very much.
Yippee!
It's quite a refined taste indeed. It isn't my first time tasting green tea. Monica let me sample the tea served at her class's tea house during the festival. This seems to have more depth to its flavor and fragrance.
Master Kafai is a huge fan of this kind, apparently. He brought it back from the East himself. He's always bringing gifts whenever he comes to visit, so he's popular among the locals. Everyone here likes him.
Really now? I've yet to have an opportunity to meet him in person. I can easily see why he and Father get along so well. Would you happen to know where he is now?
Nope, afraid not. The letter I received from him during our vacation here didn't specify. He's always been something of a vagrant. He wanders the continent throughout the year, stopping off wherever he pleases. So while I couldn't tell you where he is, I'm sure he's just fine.
I imagine so. If rumors to be believed, he's as proficient with the blade as Father, if not more so.
Are you worried about your dad?
I am. I try to avoid admitting it publicly, but it's a fact. His skill is as immense as ever, but given the various new weapons that have come into play during the war, along with the other powerful warriors such as General Aurelia and that knight from Ouroboros.
Yeah, I can't blame you for being a little concerned under the circumstances. Still, all we can do in the meantime is keep going and do what we're able. As long as we keep that up, I'm sure we'll be reunited with them in due time.
Maybe. No, you're right. In a sense, this is but another trial we must overcome to reach greater heights.
Yeah, and I know we can overcome it as long as we're together. Yippee! Lower strength and bond. Anger. And the last bonding event, we're going to hang out with Emma. Emma!
It's so wonderful to be back with Celine again. Now I can focus on how we should act from here on out. Not that that will be a particularly easy decision.
Yeah, we are glad to have you weighing in on the matter, though.
Oh, I just remembered. There's something I need to buy from the shop in the village. Oh? I can't tell you what it is, I'm afraid. It's a secret.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but she sure looks happy about it. Okay, now I'm curious. I know Celine's not allowed, but do you mind if I join you with your shopping? If it's okay, I mean. I know the shop here pretty well, so I might be able to help you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Really? That would be lovely. But you've got to stay here, Celine. Ree and I can handle this on our own, so don't even try to follow us. Fine, whatever. All the secrecy's creeping me out anyway.
She's gonna be following us, isn't she? Rhea and Emma left a slightly sulky Celine behind and took off to the store to buy whatever it was Emma was searching for.
Here we go. The color looks just right, too.
That's wool, right?
I didn't know you could knit. I used to do it quite often back home, actually. I've been working on a scarf for Celine for a while now as a sort of reunion present. It's almost done too, but I ran out of wool, so I came here to buy some more.
Oh, really? In that case, why not finish it in our living room? That way you should be able to work on it without her finding out about the surprise.
That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you, Reen.
After showing Emma to the mansion's living room, Reen decided to sit and accompany her as she worked, both of them enjoying the soothing warmth of the fire. Knit, knit, knit. I made some tea, Emma. Wow, that looks great so far.
Why, thank you, Reen. I think this deep blue color will really suit her personally.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait to see how it looks when it's done. It's nice to see how close the two of you are.
Close? Do you really think so? She's certainly important to me, but at the same time, she's not exactly pleasant to me most of the time either.
I don't think she means any harm by it. Don't tell her I said this, but she was really worried about you the whole time we were separated. I know for a fact that she cares about you, even if she has a tough time putting it into words.
Really? Thanks for telling me. We've been together since the day I was born, but I guess I still have a hard time reading her. Once I began training to become a full-fledged witch, she became my familiar. So in a sense, she's like a sister to me.
Really? I'm kinda jealous. As far as siblings go, it's like the two of you are completely open with one another. When it comes to Elise, I always find myself holding back from saying what I really think.
You say that, but I'm sure Celine is still keeping plenty of things for me. I can certainly be more open with her than I can with Vita, though, at least.
If you don't mind my asking, how are you two of you related anyway? You said she was something of a sister to you when we first found out her true identity.
She's a sister in the sense that we both trained to become witches together. I always admired and looked up to her, both for her skill in witchcraft and her beautiful voice. Even now, I feel like I'll never be able to catch up to her in terms of raw talent.
I see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. All I can do is keep trying, really.
I suppose.
One thing's for certain, you won't be able to catch up with her in a day. You didn't learn how to knit that scarf in a day, right? That took time. Catching up to Vita shouldn't feel any different. All I can do is keep trying to better yourself.
When you put it that way... You have a point. Thank you for the encouragement, Reen. I feel a lot better now.
No. Finished the scarf. While she may not put in words, it was obvious from her purring that she was very pleased. Scarf. Level 3.
Trust a human to make a scarf for a cat. In the world does that even qualify as a good idea? You're supposed to be resting, not wasting your energy.
Aw, she's so shy. Baby. Baby. Anyways. Next up, we're gonna be doing the... we're gonna be doing the side quest. We need to go to Ymir Valley. Now, here's where I'm gonna start trying to do my plan to actually salvage the situation. So, the situation to resolve is obviously Sharon's at level 3 already for the link, but Toval and Claire are not. However, I might be able to fix that. It's going to take a long time, however. First off, I need them both in the party. I think you may be already able to see where this is going, but we'll also put in party members who need experience. So, Fee, Gaius, Milliam, you're in. Confirm. Now, what I want to try is obviously when... Oh, hey, new enemy.
Onward.
Here I go.
Icicle penguins.
Now's our chance. Ready to go.
Fear break. Bruh.
My hostile success.
I didn't... Sweep 2. How much is the megalith close to... Not at all. Not at all close in the slightest. What quartz is, but she's not here. Oh well. But I want to test. So this enemy is definitely one that is weak, right? How much Link experience do I get? 3. What I'm probably going to end up doing is that I'm not going to finish the continue the story today, but I will finish this side quest, and then what I'm going to be doing is in my own time, I'm going to have to very slowly, painfully get both Tobal and Claire to rank 3 to get their accessories. Thankfully, considering I'm allowed to do it with the low-level enemies as well, it shouldn't be that difficult, and I don't have to really worry about strength and what have you. Reem will still get extra experience, but the point is, it's going to take me a while, but I'm willing to do it. I got myself into this situation, I'm going to have to get myself out of it anyways. Hey, I'm at least happy it's a salvageable situation.
Right, let's move.
But it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, technically I don't need the accessories, but I want them. They seem helpful. Does this look any different?
Eliminating targets.
I honestly did not know if it looked any different, to be honest with you.
Let's move.
But yeah, I can still do it, technically. It's just gonna take a while.
Let's move. I'm up.
But on the bright side, these guys are not strong, so... And it's always a guaranteed 3. So I'll definitely be able to make progress. It's just a matter of how much progress.
Here I go. Ready to...
But I think I can get it done within a day's work. It's not like I got anything else going on today.
My turn.
And again, I can use this chance to help fix everybody else's experience and stuff, what have you.
You nailed it,
Get over here.
My turn. Sure thing.
My. All right.
My turn.
Yeah, I'll use this time to try and just get them back to that. Do you guys have ordnance? I had a feeling you didn't.
There.
Hello, fisherman. Woman.
Oh my, are you tired? Oh yes, you certainly are. Any fish would be after fighting all night long. Oh, you, come on! Direct! My band swam off again. Why? Why, fish? Is your fishy stomach a bottomless pit of hunger?
How'd I know this is where we find her? Can't believe she's been fishing all night. Then again, I actually totally can. Seriously, Annabelle, I think it'd be best to return to Ymir and get some sleep. Considering how tired you clearly are, if you were to fall into the water, I dread to think what might happen.
Oh, hogwash. I'm so close to finally catching it, I can already taste its deliciously filleted body. I refuse to go back empty-handed. It's simply unthinkable.
She's so focused on fishing, she's not seeing things clearly. Is there nothing we can do? Oh, I know. What if I caught the fish that you're after, that you're after in your place? Would that work for you?
Oh, a fishing bout is what you want, is it? I'd be happy to accept. Let's see who can catch the little devil first, shall we?
That's not what I... sure, whatever. Game on. And I hope I can actually catch it. Sounds like a big one. Fish. Oh, what in the world is that shadow? That's not a fish. That is a monster.
Not what I had in mind.
A mystery fish. That's not a fish. I think that's a monster.
It's huge! Did you catch it? Did you? Did you catch the mighty blue devil?
I don't know, but whatever it is, that's gigantic. Come on! That's not a fish!
Oh, you really caught it! The elusive blue devil!
This is not the time for rejoicing! Kill it! Kill it!
What?
Be careful,
Kill
everyone.
it!
My turn.
Fish! Fish! The fish is fighting back. Icy croaker.
I'm up.
Giant fallen monster living in cold areas has caused its skin to freeze, making it as hard as a rock.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm not prepared for this.
Understood.
Clyde Force.
My turn. Here goes.
Overdrive! Motivate.
Ready to go. You're off balance. Here I go. Now's our chance.
Self-feed.
Here I go.
I'll handle it. Now.
Ready to go. Let's move.
Okay. Onward.
Good work, everyone.
Nice. Anyway, it wasn't easy, but I managed to bring her back. I don't understand, got pretty hairy in there.
Allow me to apologize for exposing you all to danger like that. I thought I could handle myself in dangerous places, but my overconfidence may have been my undoing this time. I feel as though I've learned anew just how dangerous it can be to leave the shelter of a town.
Well, as long as you understand that, I suppose it's all that matters.
Yep, no one got hurt and she gets what she did wrong. You really helped me out here by finding her. Here, take just a little something for me.
Effort. Are you sure I can just have this?
Sure can be. It's nothing that special anyway.
In that case, I feel as though I should give you some kind of reward as well. It wouldn't be much of a noble if I didn't repay someone for their kindness.
Prankster. Thanks.
Thank you again for saving me. I may have been careless this time, and next time I'll be sure to be fully prepared for the possibility of being attacked by the fish I catch.
Dearie.
She didn't learn a damn thing, did she?
Oh boy, looks like it'll take more than a brush with death to get her to give up her dangerous fishing excursions. Thanks, Annabelle. Well? Alright, it's time for me to enact my plan, I think. As I said, my plan is simply to take Toval and Claire, as well as anybody who needs level ups at the moment, and just get them as much Link experience as I can get. This is going to take me a long time, but for you guys, it's going to be no time at all, and who knows, I might not even get it done, but I'm going to try, at the very least. I'm going to try at the very least, but that'll be on my own time. For you guys, this is the end of the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Did I save? Yeah, I did. Peace.